She was just there for the season.
What the fuck are y'all doing?
They remind me of Randy. Randy and old boy.
I'm trying to go too far. I'm trying to see how far you gonna take it.
Krew Season Podcast. We're back. This is episode 135.
135.
Goddamn me.
135.
It's one of them ones, man. Feel good to be back fresh off of the road. Still smelling like George Bush International Airport. But we here, man. Kenny T is in the building. OT is in the building.
Good.
Yeah, this nigga was in the building, man. What's crack?
Detroit AC. This is another episode of the Krew Season Podcast, man. How you boys doing on this glorious night?
Chilling, ready to party. What's happening?
I'm ready to party, man. You know, with my gang. You know.
Please stop sending me private messages thinking you gonna get your answer out of me with no money. It ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in the mood to show some love, I will. But if not, don't send me no message that will get you blocked. Damn.
So they need to send the cash before the question.
The message need to be, hey fam, I got a situation going on. What's your cash out? And then send the question. That way we know what's real.
Don't do it. He gonna take the money and then block you.
I would never do that. I would never do that. But just send it, bro. People just be sending the question. Hey, hey, I like the podcast. That's how they always think. Hey, man, I've been watching y'all podcast for a long time. Hey. A lot of people been doing that. I understand how the message go. I understand y'all be wanting to get y'all shit off, but y'all gotta understand people pay for that shit to be on the pod and get their questions asked in front of millions and millions of people. So for you to hop in my DMs and expect that one-on-one, you know what I'm saying, consultation just for nothing, bro, like we just ain't doing that.
You can't help out the people.
Man, I love the people, man, but they want help. Hey, some help come with prices, baby.
What if they ain't got no money?
If they ain't got no money, tell me that. Keep it 100.
I ain't got no money.
Broke.
So now we have those messages say I ain't got no money.
Hey.
But here's my question.
You accept scholarships?
Hey, I would rather you approach me with, hey, bro, I ain't got that. This is what I got. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. But for you just to come off the question knowing what's in my, it ain't like I'm hiding it. It's in my bio. Like you had to click on my name to click the messages, and the first thing you see under my name is $100 consultation. That's the first thing.
What?
Like, come on, bro. What? That's a fact.
Talk smooth.
That's the first thing you see, bro. It ain't like you gotta press the more info. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Like, come on, man.
He really put that.
That's real shit.
Yeah, that's wild.
Bro, y'all don't understand how many messages I get, bro. Millions and millions of messages.
I don't know about
Millions and millions. This nigga said millions.
I get a lot of questions, bro. Like,
Millions
That's
and
cool,
millions.
bro. Millions.
hundreds of questions then. They goddamn.
He said hundreds
Nah,
and
for
millions
real,
of
hundreds of
questions.
Remember the
like-
number one show on the
Bro.
planet? Well, actually, you got
Bro.
shows. We got more than one show?
Bro.
Yeah, we got shows, man.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
real. But for real,
$100 consultation.
my shit be
That's what
banging,
you put.
bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. I read them all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I reed them all.
Hold on, you
Can't
read
hate.
all those messages,
I really
but can't read our group chat.
Man, I be reading the group chat too, bro. It's just I be busy.
This nigga
I'm
read the group
busy.
chat and then say, hey, what's going on?
Yeah,
Because
you gotta realize,
With
like,
pictures.
with me reading all this shit, and then I go through my day, bro. I
He
be
don't care.
forgetting all that shit. That's why I got it. When I go back in,
like, send it
I ain't
again.
finna, I ain't finna go back through 100 messages. Y'all crazy.
He do say, I ain't reading all that
I
shit.
tell y'all niggas that I ain't reading that shit, man. Hey, man, what's going on? What we doing? What we doing? All right. Yeah, man. Hey, bro, don't try to blast me in front of company.
Got wild right quick. Hold on. This is supposed to happen in pre-pro. This
Pre-production.
But again, man, salute the Crusader Nation, salute our Patreon, man, everybody that, you know, show love and, you know, all of the new fans, man. It's a lot of y'all. It's like bro said, in front of millions and millions and millions a month. That's real. That ain't even a brag no more. Or finesse no more. It's literally that. And we appreciate y'all for, you know, helping grow the brand. We're going to continue to dominate the same way we've been dominating and just constantly improve. So thank y'all for that. But today, we got a lengthy docket. We need to dive right in. Let's start right at the NBA. Ja Morant.
Shut up, Kenny.
He got a girthy doctor today. We got a girthy doctor.
Oh my God.
And let's start it off right in the NBA.
People been wilding to say the least lately.
Wow.
Ja Morant is under fire right now within the NBA. I'm hearing that, he says he's taking a couple games off as if it was his idea. But basically, he getting, kicked off of the team for a couple days because he wilding. Recently, it was a video that he was on live stream in a strip club. Looked like he was in the trenches. Whole bunch of jury on. And in that video, he just so happened to pull out a pistol. Now, this comes, behind all of the accusations of, one, him punching a 17-year-old 12 times in a pickup game. Mm-hmm. Him getting into it with the Indiana Pacers after their game, and, him and a bunch of his boys pointing pistols at their team bus that had lasers on them. It was another incident I can't remember right off the top of my head, but I think, he was at the mall.
Yes, at the mall, yeah.
And got into it with one of the security guards at the mall, and they got, they got physical. So this is a bunch of, just chaos going on, and on top of tweets of him threatening people in terms of, hey, you can see how it's free to see how these hollows feel, and just a bunch of gangster stuff. People saying that he's acting out of character, he's trying to be something he's not. And the NBA, this little pistol in the strip club was the last straw. So I just want to get y'all take on just how this whole thing is unfolding. What's y'all thoughts on this whole Ja Morant thing?
And by the way, he's been now suspended indefinitely.
Oh, word?
I think the team did that.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
It's suspended indefinitely.
What's y'all thoughts on that, man?
Mm-hmm. You want me to keep it real? You want me to lie?
I want you to keep it all the way a hundo.
You know what I'm saying? I see this deal that he got with Nike.
Yeah.
Right? He got that because of the Kyrie tweet or what Amazon had on their catalog. Still to this day got on their catalog. Mm-hmm. Just a tweet. Kyrie run out here with no guns. One out here in no strip club. One out here beating up no 17-year-olds. One out here putting pistols to vans and all these type of things. Right? But you strip his endorsements and all that shit away from him because he want to empower black people, wake back black people up. But then you got this other brother pulling his pistol out and all these type of things. Just got $200 million, I might add.
Facts. Brand new extension.
You understand me? Just got 200 M's and did all this here. And the biggest thing Nike did was, we gonna take time with Ja Morant. Hey, why y'all didn't do that with Kyrie? You know what I'm saying? Seemed like to me one person was trying to destroy it all, one person just trying to wake somebody up. And just because you're trying to wake people up, you get a bigger penalty than somebody that's trying to kill somebody. Because from where I'm from, the moment you pointed at somebody, I can care less what's going on. That's saying that you want to kill somebody.
Context with the 17-year-old that he was punching on. The 17-year-old alleges that he went in his house after they got done fighting and came out with a gun. So he was threatening to shoot the 17-year-old as well. But continue.
You understand me? So that's all I'm saying, bro. Y'all, we got to wake up out here, see what's really going on, see what they really want to feed. Because I'm going to tell you right now, what they're going to do is after the situation, and he going to come through apology tour. Y'all know how they make him do. Mm-hmm. Make him get on his knees and beg for this shit. That's what they're going to make him do. And they're going to wipe it under the rug. You know what I'm saying? And still let this shit go on. Why? Because it was a product of destroying black people. That's what it was. So that's what I feel about the shit.
Kenny, what was your initial thoughts, man, when you seen the suspension come down? And like I say, this on the heels of all the other stuff that he been accused of.
Next question.
What? That's boy.
Nah, I think it's just stupid that he keeps on getting in trouble over and over again when you know you're on a hot seat and your father's right there on the sideline and he's supposed to be guiding you in the proper direction. But to me, I think his father just eggs on every little stupid, crazy moves that he does and doesn't give him any guidance, really. Mm-hmm. Just lets him want to play this bad boy. Don't say, hey, man, you're in the league now. You ain't got to act like all this. You ain't got to act hard. And it falls in his footsteps. His father wanted to fight. What's his name?
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp on the sideline.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you're supposed to be guiding your son to be like, hey, man, why are you playing this? However you might be you might have grew up a bad boy, whatever it was. You ain't got to do that no more. You live in the suburbs. You got a good amount of money. You're a leader. You're looked at as a hero now, and you still want to talk about shooting people on the internet from Twitter posts.
Yep.
Like, come on, man. You ain't got to entertain that. You got a lot of people around you that can guide you the right way, and I'm hoping that they are, but you still want to go the opposite route. So I blame him and his father, because his father got to be on. His father want to be on the spotlight when he playing good. His father need to be on the spotlight when he playing bad, when he doing bad. Because you don't see no talk about that now. His father ain't nowhere in the picture. Ain't nowhere standing up saying nothing.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I think, just a bit of more context. I remember him having a live one time where, they had a bunch of chicks that was at the crib. They was having, it was a bunch of alcohol and some weapons and all of that stuff that he was on the live. And he wasn't pointing the weapons at nobody, but they was just around. And, I'm thinking, dang, this boy is wild. And they in here, what are they on? Like, where's his people? And then as he panned the camera around, see his pop sitting at the table with a couple of chicks his damn self. So I had to give some credence to what Kitty was saying in terms of you supposed to be guiding this man and you are indulging in the bullshit right with him. So it's like, if that's your guidance, if that's your leadership, God damn, because we know his homeboys around him ain't gonna say, nah, bro, you gotta chill. You need to relax.
And that he don't need them niggas around him. We're gonna keep it a bean. Because they influenced by some money shit and they not influenced by this real shit.
Maybe they need guidance too. I mean, and if the father was in the video, I'm really pissed off.
Yeah.
Because you around a whole bunch of young kids or teenagers, 20-year-olds. Acting like that, and they don't know they don't know how to read the signs. But you didn't been through life. You know how they gonna treat you as a young black adult,
right.
Entertainer. They gonna be on your ass, and this repeated stuff every week. They gonna start digging up shit now. That's basically what they doing. They dug up the 17-year-old. They digging up. Oh, every time you go live, they gonna dig up something else. You fought the damn security guard at the mall. Now every little small detail, every little small interaction you have is going to be brought to life. And now people are really going to be picking at you just so they can bring a lawsuit up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, the aggressiveness that's happening on the court. The Memphis Grizzlies think they the 89 bad boy Pistons or something. They trying to fight every week with a brand new team. It's just like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all taking on this persona that y'all really street dudes out here playing envy. Y'all are millionaires, bro. Y'all are not street dudes. You're not. Lean into that. And that's the part that just kind of frustrates me. It's like y'all, just like Shannon Sharp said on Undisputed, he said, y'all niggas is hustling backwards, bro. Even if you came from that, you up 200 plus now. Like, what are we doing here? Why is pistols and videos and we pointing lasers at NBA buses and like, what are we doing here? The goal is to get out. Anybody that's really from that or anybody that really was outside and put work in, the first opportunity to get out of that, they getting the hell out of that and far away from it. I don't want to be I don't want to be around. I got to be, for one, even having to have a pistol there. That's what I got security for. If I'm up 200 million. But bro is in the trenches.
You know what's crazy? His friends around him. I hope one of them hear this. I hope y'all hear this. Y'all gonna be broke, boy. When that boy wake up, because he got 200 M's, too many people depend on him.
Yeah.
And when he wake up, all this shit's going on. The moment all this shit dead with, boy, half of y'all gonna be broke.
Yeah.
And back in the hood and hate him for what he about to do to y'all. Now, y'all got time right now to straighten this shit out. Get y'all shit going. Get some LeBron shit around him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some time right now. But if y'all motherfuckers don't wake up and say, hey, my boy, hey, we gonna take the shots for you. Everything that we do, you will be clean. You up 200 M's and you young. So that means in your lifetime, you got a chance to sign two more 200 M contracts.
Yeah, you what, 23?
Yeah, he 23. He got a chance to sign 4 of them. You got a chance to be a B on the court. You got a chance to touch a B playing basketball.
Jesus Christ.
And your friends don't understand, hey, if we keep this boy clean, we all be rich. Hell, we might pick up businesses along the way. Show them different ways to hustle.
Right.
But y'all motherfuckers want to stand there with guns and act like y'all big time security in the hood. Bro, y'all about to be broke. Y'all about to send y'all family members back. Y'all gonna be them niggas. Man, yeah, I used to be cool with him. That's what y'all gonna be. That's what y'all gonna be. He gonna pick up a whole new set of team. Some people he don't even know. Some foreign people gonna change his life. When y'all standing right there. Y'all some suckers for real.
I just want to provide clear. I think so. He got suspended 2 games by the NBA, but his coach said there's no definite return time for him. There's no definite timetable for him to return.
Right.
So, of course, the inside the organization probably trying to do some, clean up, PR, whatever. Because I don't know, man. He just got to be careful about how he moving. It's just too reckless. Like, because you have a following, because you're not the face of the NBA, but you one of the young up and coming faces.
Definitely.
So knowing what you have behind you and backing you, like, you really have to move careful.
And he the face of Memphis.
So I'm saying, and then what was it? I think Stephen A. He was like essentially like the FBI know everything you're doing, where you're going, who you with, how long you there, in and out, because you associated with the NBA. Which I agree. I'm pretty sure they're keeping tabs on them.
Of course, $200 deals. You know how much of an investment that is.
That's an investment. This is their brand. As an NBA player, no matter how cold you are still a part of the NBA.
I need to know the day your girl giving birth, nigga. That's how close we are to you.
Like that's so it's big, and I don't know, man. I don't know, because when I was thinking of one aspect, I'm like, why would he have a gun? But then it's like, yeah, you never know, so you want to keep it on. But at the same time, with you being who you are, you shouldn't need to have that. You should have those people around you where you can walk around freely. But also, why are you on live doing it? Like, cool, you have it on you, but why are you on live doing it?
Showing the world.
Knowing who, anybody can see it. All it takes is 1 second. Even if you just flash it. Boom, I stopped it right there, screenshot it. Oh, now it's over. Look what he did.
And some people, when you go live, they screen record the whole thing. So they going to get it regardless.
So it's like, I don't know, man. You just got to move smarter, man. Like, damn, now it's been like the past 6 weeks, it's like something new every week. After hit, it's like, I don't know. You just got to be careful, bro, because people definitely will be out to get you. And then with you continuously making news, now the smallest thing is going to seem big. It could be a traffic stop, and it's going to make news now because of everything that you've done recently. So you just got to be careful and surround yourself with some solid people, bro.
Right.
For real. Because right now, shit ain't looking like that. You need to fire your PR, fire everybody around you. And
your
get
team, you need to look at your homies, all that.
Squad, because your ass should not be in any type of trouble like that. And some of you NBA vets need to take him under your wing.
And that right there is the problem. I don't think there's enough vets on that team, but continue.
Absolutely. He needs somebody under his wing. Sit your ass down. Or if you're going to be out, this is how you should be moving.
Right.
Period. Not like that. All that internet shit, cut that shit out.
Yeah, he got a father right there beside him. Literally. Why are we asking everybody else to guide him when he got a father right there beside him?
Because sometimes people don't listen to their father. Sometimes you got to hear from somebody else. Because it's your father. Sometimes it just hit different.
But still, I'm 200 M's up, bro. I'm going to have security with me. And I'm not going nowhere I got to have a gun. For what? I'm John Morant. I can get it anywhere. Anywhere I choose to be, I can get in that motherfucker. If I want the strip club to be private that night, I got enough money to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So while I'm going places where I need my pistol, while I'm going places where I got people I love around me, because I'm pretty sure he love them people right now, but circumstances is hit the wall now, so you have to come off some of that shit. But why would I have people that I love around me that I know if something happened, I'm going to have to be at their funeral or they're going to be at mine?
Because you're trying to chase it.
You know what I'm saying? Why would I have them in danger? We're not doing that. I'm 200 M's up. Hey, man, let's find some businesses and all this type of shit here, man. Let me put y'all on so y'all don't have to ask me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That way y'all can bring it back to the team and y'all can make it somebody else around y'all rich that I don't fuck with like that. That's y'all family. But our people, man. Our people don't think like that, bro.
I know he's not a bad dude. Because he definitely gives.
If he beating up on a 17-year-old, he a bad dude. I give a fuck.
But I'm saying, but he does other things as well. Like he gives to the community, and he does a lot of stuff for his people back home.
There's plenty of people that do stuff for their community.
I know, but I'm saying he do shit like this. Right. He do shit like this.
He might have shot somebody, but he's not a bad dude.
So you gonna say? So would you say the same thing about that governor that was that got caught with that child pornography?
No.
Hey, he helped out a lot of people.
Was John Lucas a good dude?
Hey, I wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that. But you just said, hey, he a good dude, he helped out the people and all that. But the dude got caught with a bunch of child pornography and resigned the same day.
I didn't hear about that. I don't know who that is.
Man,
but that's disgusting.
I got you.
That's disgusting.
I got you.
That's disgusting. But I'm saying it just stay clean, man. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, bro, like it's just fascinating. He reminds me of one of them dudes who just trying to prove himself. And when you're young, you know that like to prove yourself age is at 14, 15, 16, but you can't be 23, 200 M's up trying to prove yourself. And that's what it sounded to me like you're trying to do.
With a daughter.
With a daughter. And it's like when that's the case, you don't see things the way you're supposed to be seeing things. Fact is, just like Jalen Rose said, he said, regardless of what your standing was within the group before you got the money, when you get the money, you are not a leader. That's just what it is. You see what I'm saying? So it's like other like people is not going to be able to tell you much because everybody just trying to stay around the flame. Everybody trying to stay around the money or whatever. So you as a person, you got to grow up quick. But just like Kenny said, your daddy is right there.
Right there.
And that's who we got to blame more so than anybody else. There's no way that none of this stuff should be going on. His daddy should have been pulled him to the side. Sit your ass down. What the hell are you doing? I embarrassing me. But again, when you people having kids too young, the kid be more their friend than their son or their daughter. And that's what the issue is at. He enjoying this. He millionaire status. We around all these women, whatever. You can do what you want, son. Millions of dollars worth of jewelry, whatever. But he gonna step in and defend the ignorance, just like with the Shannon Sharp situation. There's no way that should have turned into that. My son would have been way away from that. But you are the star, boy. You are top 10 in this league. Bring your ass up. Get away from that. If your teammates want to do it, they do that. But instead, he right there egging it on. Trying like Shannon Sharp won't fold you in half. Well, like what is you doing? Like just come on. But again, when you feed into that ignorance and you're not parenting the way that you should be, this is the type of situations that happen. So I just pray that something drastic don't happen. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I see that RICO charge coming a mile away, and I don't want to put it on him, but just how he's moving, eventually somebody gonna get hurt for real. And then that RICO charge is coming down the pipeline. So, I mean, I hope you're ready because them $200 million going to disappear very quickly when it's time to go to federal court. I promise you that. And
then you in Memphis, dog, with black people, with a bunch of black people, bro.
Yeah.
You need to be goddamn showing these motherfuckers a different way. Because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of killings out there, man.
Man, Memphis is one of the worst hoods in America, bro.
You need to be showing these people it's a different way. Like your team around you, they not ball players. They need to start businesses there. They need to get shit rolling there to show people, bro, you ain't got to hustle. You ain't got to do all that. You can apply that hustle. You learn from the streets a different way. But you got niggas around you that want to be involved with some shit.
Yep.
That's crazy. So fuck around and get you shot somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know if people be thinking they get the money, they get the celebrity, that kind of, you become, I guess, I don't even know, like immune to the consequences of what it is that you're doing. You not, bro. Them people don't care nothing about popping your ass and leaving you right there. They don't care nothing about them games you played, none of them points you scored. If you step outside on that porch, they will fold you in half. And that's gonna be that. That's gonna be the saddest shit in the world.
My thing is that 17-year-old, right? I wonder where they was. Cause
that was at his crib. He wanted to like up and coming hoopers in Houston. He wanted like the elite players. So I guess he mentoring them or whatever. They playing a pickup game. Dude get to talking shit to him. I guess he was busting his ass probably. And John Morant got mad and they got physical. So he started fighting.
You in Memphis. You don't know who loved this boy in Memphis. You don't know who his people is. What if you to beat this boy up? His people came back and shot your crib, but while you was there, while your kid was there. While your family was there, your family stay across the street from you. The whole world know this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like your shit ain't private. All this shit is public record. You get what I'm saying? So your moves gotta be different moves, baby. You're not just thinking for you. You're not moving for you. You too out here. You too much of a public star. So people can touch you in different ways. So you gotta move smarter than that. You beating up on this 17-year-old. What if you had family that really wanted to down you in a major way? Then what? But you would have moved out of Memphis?
He swung him first. He admitted to he swung on the 17-year-old first.
You know what I'm saying? What you would have moved out of Memphis? Because they would have made you move out of Memphis. That's just how it would have worked. You and your family. Now you got to get traded, all this type of goofy ass shit. Because you can't control your emotions. Hey, if the boy that good, somebody that good, hey bro, respect the game and keep it pushing. It wasn't your day that day. But 200 M's up, bro, you shouldn't be putting your hands on nothing, bro.
And then going in the crib and getting a gun for the 17-year-old.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Because if that was my child, really, I would have been ready to down you in a major way. That's just a fact. Because ain't no way you 200 M's up, you living in a plush goddamn lifestyle. You up here treating my son like we back in the trenches somewhere. Like he just ain't got nobody that love him. Like he ain't just got nothing around him. It's just you just take care of him. He your slave or something. Nah, we ain't doing that.
He said he punched him 12 times. I'm trying to figure out who was counting the punches.
Yeah, we ain't
Not
doing
to laugh at it, but he's that's what they say. They say he
You
punched him
said him
12
and his
times.
friends pulled up on the basketball tour bus.
The Indiana Pacers? Yeah, no. After the game, like this public record, like they was hooping. They got into an argument on the court or whatever. You know how I go, man. See me in the back room. See me in the locker room. You know, all they be doing that pump faking. But after the game was over, the Indiana Pacers got on their bus. Ja Morant was supposed to get on their bus, go their way, but Ja Morant them didn't. Him and like 3 or 4 of his homeboys got into an SUV, and they had brought pistols to the arena. So when they pulled up in the SUV, they pulled up on Indiana Pacers bus and started pointing guns at the tour. I mean the bus. How they knew was because it was lasers. Pointed like all over the place at the
We
bus.
just had little red lasers. That's it. It wasn't no gun.
Shit,
Fam.
that'd be crazy.
They let them off. They couldn't prove it. They let them off.
They couldn't prove it, but I mean, who the hell just got random small ass nerdy lasers
An
in the
NBA
SUV?
game.
For
You guys,
practice.
they talk so much shit to you that you had to go get the gun.
bro.
Dog, you
I
gotta
never
be kidding me.
understood, dog.
Dead
I never
serious,
understood that. I
Oh
never
my
understood that.
God.
Dead serious. But again, man, prayers to all parties.
All I'm
involved.
saying is Nike, what you gonna do?
That's how that shit happen all the time, though.
Black people, what we gonna do with Nike? Cause they showing us you can beat up on a 17-year-old, but you can't show some people about what's really going on out here. You beat up on a 17-year-old, you can keep your endorsement deals, yeah. But if you show your people the right way and what's really going on, we gotta strip all that. We gotta strip your butt naked. That's basically what Nike told us.
Didn't they release a statement too?
Yeah.
Talking about we standing with y'all.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
they did.
They said we're gonna wait and see how this unfolds
Yeah.
before we do anything drastic. That's basically the sentiment of it.
Yeah. But guns are involved. I ain't see Kyrie with a gun. Y'all heard of Kyrie with a gun?
For the most part, if you ain't got no charge, they gonna hold on to you.
That's the thing.
That's what it be.
But the only reason that this getting so much fire is because he on camera with it.
Right.
So it's like, whatever. But, again, prayers to all parties, man. We ain't going to stay on it too long. Let's get back to some relationship things. Apparently, there's an attack on marriage within the community, man. We're going to play this clip.
What goofy ass clip is this?
Get y'all take on what they had to say.
What goofy ass clip is this?
Attack on marriage right now. People tell me, man, marriage don't work. And I tell people all the time, marriage is fine. Marriage works. It's people that don't work.
That is a fact.
Marriage isn't broken, people are. And the reason why people are broken in a marriage because don't nobody want to serve. You take 2 people, who said what you need? No, what you need, what you want, no, what you want, what you want, what you need, what you want, what you want, what you need. I got you. You can't stop that kind of marriage. The marriage that get messed up is what you gonna do for me? No, what you gonna do for me? What you did, what you do. There's an attack.
You say there ain't nothing wrong with the union of marriage. There's something wrong with y'all.
That's what it is. 1,000,000%. It's you. Because a lot of people don't understand what it takes, and they're not willing to do it. Being committed to somebody takes work. It takes you being uncomfortable because you have to do all those things to get the results that you want to do. People rather take the easy way out. And by taking the easy way out is, I'm not going to go above and beyond, or I'm not going to try to take the time to get to learn my partner. I'm not going to take the time to listen and understand. Like, all that shit takes work, willingness, being open-minded, being ready to listen and ready to understand, and listening to your partner without, thinking that they trying to attack you all the time. Like, just have a damn conversation. But a lot of y'all being shit that y'all shouldn't be in the first place. So that's why when somebody telling you something, you feel like they're attacking you, or you're like, who do you think you are, and all that stuff, when you never wanted to be with them in the first place. And you don't know yourself, too. So it's like you think you know every goddamn thing, and your partner, is trying to correct you because you making them feel the type of way, but you don't want to listen to them. That's not how a relationship go, baby. You're going to have to take some L's, and you have to, like he said, it's like, what you want? No, it's a back and forth. That's why when I said healthy competition, that's exactly what I was talking about. That's exactly what I was talking about, because you should be constantly going above and beyond for your person, and they should be doing the same for you, just naturally. And if y'all can't do that, then shit, y'all shouldn't be together. That ain't the person for you.
Marriage is easy when you're building it together, bro.
Easy.
Easy. Super easy. Now, we had this community going on where now you should have this, you should have that before you get into marriage and start dating serious and all this type of shit there. Man, you see the problems people have when they get together and they already got shit. We just gonna keep it a bean. Most of them shits don't last. That's just how it works because they don't know how it feel to be each other. You know what I'm saying? They done made it to the top. Goddamn me, they done made it to a comfortable level. They act like they ain't never struggled in their life. Goddamn me, now I make enough, whatever. I got enough to whatever. I ain't got to work with nobody. If I ain't got to work with you, man, I can just get rid of you. You ain't gonna affect my bottom line. That's how people look at relationships. That's how they look at relationships. So that's the problem we have in this era. Everybody outside watching, everybody don't want to work with each other. You know, that's why you see marriages get together. People be married 2 years, get divorced. People get married in 1 year, get a divorce. Because everybody want to be in the head position. Somebody got to stand in the back. Somebody got to be willing to do the dirty work. That's how it works. That's how marriage works. Everybody can't be the head. Both of y'all can't be the head. Both of y'all can't be the tail. Both of y'all can't stand in the fucking middle. Somebody got to make the hard decisions. Somebody got to support the hard decisions. How it works. These days, both people want to make the hard decisions and both be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or nobody know how to make no damn decisions. And you still fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, this era of relationships, let me say it like that, it's crazy to me, bro. It's pandemonium in the streets. It's pandemonium, dog. Everybody want to be everybody, bro. Everybody want to be the front of the line. I'm this, I'm that. I do this, I do that. I'm this, bro. What happened to the motherfucker that be like, hey, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna provide for my family and all that shit. And then the other side be like, hey, bro, I'm a goddamn be your helpmate. I'm a goddamn cook clean. I'm gonna make sure the kids get our messages. What happened to that?
They can't afford it.
You know what I'm saying? Then these days, what I think of work is both of y'all gotta work. That's just how this shit, inflation. Both of y'all gotta work. Let's get that on the table. Both of y'all gotta contribute money to the house. That's how it's gonna work going forward. It ain't no more grandma days to where she sit her ass in the house and her husband go out and work his ass off and kill himself for grandma and y'all asses. It ain't working like that these days. Shit was cheap back then. You understand me? The trucks and cars and all that type of shit there, that's $70 to go up the street, baby. That's $70. Back in the day, it was 5 cents. It's a different time. It's a different time. Now, right? With y'all goddamn, both of y'all contributing to the household, somebody still got to be the head and the tail. Somebody still got to goddamn make the hard decisions. Whether y'all gonna go get a bigger house and different type of maintenance that come with all that type of shit there, somebody got to make the hard decision and say, hey, look, we prepared for this, we can do this, and all this type of shit. And the other person got to support that, right? The person in the back that support all that shit, they also got to look at the bigger picture of it all, like how is our family gonna function, like school system and all this type of shit there. It ain't got to be the man or woman. It can be both of y'all making these decisions and y'all just goddamn put this shit together, right? But both of y'all got to be contributing. It don't mean the woman just she got to work and then come home and cook and do all this shit while the man kick it. It don't work. It ain't got to work like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have goddamn a cleaner come clean the crib if y'all making enough money. If y'all not, both of y'all contributing to goddamn. Let's just keep it on the skeleton level, the way y'all just made it to the middle class. Both of y'all motherfuckers can work. Because most people work 8 hours a day. Most people, right? Both of y'all can work. Goddamn, come home. One of y'all can be cooking. One of y'all can be cleaning, tending to the kids, doing the homework and all that type of shit there. Goddamn me. At the end of the night, both of y'all can goddamn either go to Chuck E. Cheese with the kid to get the fun time in and all that type of shit there. In the night for the kid about 8 o'clock. Goddamn me, y'all get y'all time in for an hour or two. That'll put y'all at 10 o'clock. Y'all go to sleep at 10, wake up and do it all over again. That's a healthy life in this generation. Right? With the more money you make, the more shit you can relieve. You can get a cleaner to come clean your crib and take that time away from you. Now you can goddamn have more time with your kid or have more time with each other. The more you progress, the tasks you can take away from this shit.
More time you can free up.
You can free up tasks. Right? But people don't want to do that. Everybody want to be at the top of this shit and all. You got to go through steps with this shit. But how this shit look, everybody gonna be in it. If you gonna be married, odds is you're going to be in the middle class. At 40 plus 40, that's 80. You know You know what I'm saying? So take home money, we talking 60,000. 60,000 will put your ass in the lower middle class. That's how it's gonna work these days. You know what I'm saying? Now, the more money y'all start progressing and as far all this shit going on around y'all, the more shit you can take away and the healthier this shit gonna be. Y'all motherfuckers just unrealistic these days. Y'all making 40,000 and the motherfucker want a Louis bag, another motherfucker want a Rolex on his wrist, goddamn, another motherfucker want that S550 instead of that C-Class, goddamn, another motherfucker want this big ass fucking, bro, it just don't work like that. If you get that shit, everything around you will suffer. It's how it works. But everybody want to be in the light these days, dog. Boy, sometimes I be feeling like Michael Jackson. Let me bleach my skin, man.
Beautiful soliloquy.
Crazy.
I'm lost.
All right, Kenny T, man. Is marriage really that hard, man? Is marriage really that hard, or are people just selfish, bro?
What do you think?
Waiting on you.
I'm waiting on B.
Man, we know people selfish. Get it over. What's up?
I think people's selfishness makes it hard in their mind, but it goes back to what he just said. Like, marriage is a selfless thing. It's just that. But most people get into marriage for selfish reasons, whether it's to lock down some consistent vagina, or from a woman's perspective, lock down financial security, or this has always been something I wanted to do, something I wanted to check off my box, or I want to have kids and I'm not doing it without marriage, so I'm going to do the marriage because of that. Like, most people don't enter into marriage under good faith, and that makes it hard. Because you go in keeping tally. You go in keeping score. Fact is that it's going to be ebbs and flows when you're in a marriage. But when you understand what you're signing up for, you understand that. And when it comes, you don't take it personal. But, you're able to sit down with your partner. And if the ebb and flow go a bit too far, then that's when we sit down and have a conversation. Hey, hold on. I feel like this ain't happening. This need to happen, whatever, so we can get back on course. But most people don't do that. Most people just, shell up and I don't communicate. I'm just going to rebel in, other ways or whatever, whether it's cold shoulder, whether it's not giving you sex, or, whether it's going out in the streets and getting the attention you want from your lady or your man from somebody else, or just leaning on social media hard, using that validation to kind of propel you instead of just going with your person, which is why Kenny was talking about it, like getting rid of social media completely when you get in a relationship. And that make all the sense in the world to me. And to be honest, if we didn't have a business, I wouldn't be on it. That's just real. Because of that very reason, that shit clouds your judgment, and then it removes y'all from being on the same accord because you're constantly comparing, constantly contrasting, which goes back to what he said. I'm looking on Instagram, and she just got her man a hotel room with the roses and the flowers and all types for no reason. It ain't even no holiday. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing?
National blowjob and steak day. She prepping the steak. She on Instagram showing down. She about to do her man that. And then you looking and you go back to your girl and she ain't on none of that. It's just like, wait a minute, I'm getting robbed, or vice versa.
I got weenies today.
You know what? Beanie weenies on the stove. This motherfucker done cooked an 8-course meal for her man. Wait, what is going on here? And women, it's the same thing. It's like, wait, her man taking her where? They going to Dubai. My man won't even take me 2 cities over. Wait a minute. But again, when you do that, you're looking at those things in a vacuum and not putting the context behind it of y'all relationship. But if y'all focused on y'all, then you wouldn't be distracted like that. Mm-hmm. But again, it takes selflessness. And most people don't have selflessness when they enter into the marriage. And that's what makes it hard. That's all I'm saying. Kenny, do you have anything
back
to add
at
to
Kenny.
What's the question again?
Here you go.
Question is marriage really that hard? Or are people just selfish, pardon me. Is marriage really that hard?
Yes. I think marriage is hard. I don't mean like it's a hard, like I don't want to do it or it's something you shouldn't do, but I think it is a hard task to complete day in and day out. And to stay steady with it. I think you got to understand that you have days where you just are not going to like each other, and it's just one of the months, or it could be 3 months of a string of time. Like y'all just don't like it. Y'all just not agreeing on the same task. It's just something in the air that y'all just can't get right. And I think that's a hard part of marriage that people don't know that you go through. Or I say for me, I don't say everybody else's marriage, but there's times like that you go through, and we are selfish individuals. I don't care what anybody says. You are a selfish individual. You want to see yourself on top a lot of times. You want your way to go the right way most of the time. You want to be right. You don't ever want to be wrong in front of your partner. And them bringing that out of you sometimes is like, damn, Oh, we're gonna have an argument. Oh, we might have an argument because you're right, but I don't want to be wrong. So let's have this disagreement go back and forth until, over time period, you start to, understand each other and learn what to say and what not to say. And, it's always a working task that, especially with today's climate, with social media and, the things you see out in the streets and the type of lifestyle most people want to live. We all want a lavish lifestyle. We all want a nice big house. We all want the nice cars. Well, I'm not going to say all. Most people want the nice cars, the nice house. They want to show off nice things. They want the Rolex just because they want a Rolex. They want, the S550 because they want the S550. And you telling a man that works, for 30 years straight, he could never buy himself an S550. It's like, damn, that's all I wanted. But I can't buy it because I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. I got to always be on task for this. It's a steady... It's a daily task that you have to complete, and most of the time, I think those days are tough. But the good days outweigh most bad days. It's like fishing. A bad day of fishing is better than a easy day at work. So,
true. I agree. I think sacrifice itself is hard. Just with anything, especially it's like I got to speak from a male perspective in this regard. Men take on a lot in a marriage. It's the job that we sign up for. Not saying that we shouldn't, but it is what it is. It's difficult being in charge of everybody's well-being, which is what we are. Whether it's our kids or whether it's our wife, just making sure that they are in the right position. Oftentimes we got to put ourselves on the back burner, behind the stove, not on the stove, to make sure that everything goes as smoothly as it's supposed to. And there's plenty of things that we want to do, just like that S550 you talking about buying. As a man, you might have wanted that all your life, but you get a wife and you get kids, it'd be a lot of expenses that come up before that, that you got to take care of, that you are in charge of, taking care of. And if not taking care of completely, contributing to. So that kind of puts your dreams on the back burner. You may have in your mind, man, if I'm trying to save $30,000 this year in my bank account. But your wife and your kid may want to go here, or they want to do that, or they want to, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard conversations that got to be had. And oftentimes as a man, because you want them to enjoy things and you want them to be happy and things of that nature, you will just say, you know what, all right, man, I'll just back burner my stuff and then we can take care of y'all. It's the reason why on Christmas men barely get gifts. Father's Days, birthdays, different things like that. Like they got women that'll make your birthday about them. As a man. Man just want to go out to the bar with his boys and eat wings and watch sports. Now she got a whole attitude because you don't want to spend the majority of the day with her. Like it's little things like that.
She wants you to go to dinner every year with her.
Right. You know what I'm saying? In comparison, in reverse, if the woman, hey, me and the girls, we want to go to this trip. Okay, baby, how much it is? All right, here, do y'all. So again, it's sacrifices all the way around that have to be made as a man, and oftentimes what we want and what we value goes on the back burner. So, in that aspect, it is hard. It is. But, that is the job that you sign up for, and that's why, all you can do is hope that you can get a woman or that you vetted the woman well enough to know whether or not she's willing to give you some type of reciprocity. A lot of women selfish as hell, but they do have some out there that are willing to give you some reciprocity. As long as you sit them down and explain to them how important those things are to you, then they'll make it work. But, most men don't do that. And then that's why most of the marriages fail, because it begins to, even if you don't want to keep tally at first, after so long of just not getting anything for no reason. Not saying because they'll do something, birthday, the holiday, you know what I mean? But regular days, like men got to do for them. Buying flowers just cause. Take you to dinner just cause. Buy you this dress just cause. Men don't get a lot of just cause. So you doing all of that for everybody. Eventually you start looking at that scoreboard and be like, God damn, it's lopsided. And that's when the resentment set in, and then he go out in the streets and get what he not getting within this relationship, and he the bad guy for that too. So vet, man. Prayers to all parties involved. I ain't mean to end it on a morbid note, but that's real.
But what's crazy, then on top of that, when he do decide to leave, she take half the shit.
Right.
So you still lose.
Losing our relationship.
Lose all that shit and then take half
crazy,
the shit.
you got a coworker going through it, boy.
You know what?
He watched the show though, so I ain't gonna talk about him.
You know what?
Sorry, bro.
I know I ain't been buying you gifts.
I told him how to get him on the show one day, so
hey, let's do it.
You know what?
You got lucky, right?
Yeah, I had a easy divorce.
Yeah, he got lucky. But but men like that go through that, because you know it take time for men to go get them papers.
I ain't have nothing either.
Yeah, my nigga wasn't balling like he
If she
is.
wanted
now.
to take these $600, she could have took them.
Nigga wasn't balling like he is now. But most men though, for real, like they stay in the marriages 20 years, bro, and not benefit for 20 years, bro. Only get something on his birthday and get a family day for Father's Day. So that ain't really her setup. The family wanted to be there for him.
Fathers get socks and goddamn
You know what I'm saying?
tools and shit.
So
that shit.
and on Christmas he may get a bullshit ass gift. You know what I'm saying?
Ties.
And then bam, when he decide to leave, she take half the shit anyway. You know what? I know I ain't been doing what I was supposed to do for the next 20 years, for the previous 20 years. But I need to take care of my life, nigga. So I need half of that. And then she take half of that. Then on top of that, when he go to retire, she take half of the retirement. It's a cold game for men, bro.
I'm low key jealous. I'm sorry.
She gonna take half the retirement before he retire.
Oh yeah, he can do that. They can do that too. They can do that.
I'm jealous of back in the day. You know, niggas used to, hey, I'm gonna pay some bills. I'll be back. Niggas come back 6 hours later. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that got some alone time. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, you can't do that these days. Hell no. You leave for 40 minutes. Where you at?
Licking the envelopes. Like, I want to get some time, boy. Let me put this stamp on here. Got a water envelopes.
Boy, for you to get that type of time, you gotta accidentally leave your phone
go down the street to pay this water bill. Don't worry, I gotta go down to City Hall.
Right.
You said water.
Going the slowest you can ever go.
You know, when I'm down to City Hall, I ran into Billy. You know, me and Billy started talking.
That's real though.
We wind up stepping in this club, you know, gotta live for drinks. You know.
They ain't even need no club. They just happy to be outside.
Straight up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we stepped in the bar, we got a few drinks. You know, I still made it down to the office, but we came back because me and Billy we still talking. Women ain't had no problem then. Oh, it's okay, baby.
Hey, fellas, man, take care of yourself, bro.
It's a fact.
Take care of yourself. You know, I understand that when we sign up for these things that we want to be given, we want to make sure everybody else is good, and that's cool. But you got to carve out time for you, bro. Got to. If you're not, you're going to go crazy as hell, man, and the relationship is going to fold.
Yeah.
So, prayers to all parties involved, man. Hell of a topic. We're going to keep this thing moving.
Damn.
What happened? What'd he do? Oh, he disconnected. What's going on? All right. Get your mic set up. You're making too much noise.
This shit messing all okay.
So my things wrapped around.
My bad.
All right,
That's
man.
how I be something. I had to pull the beat out.
Oh, he go.
That shit sound like.
So you ever heard a tree fall? All right. Next one, man. Speaking of, carving out time for you and taking care of your partner. This is a clip that was entitled "Prioritize Your Lover," man. We'll play this clip, see what they had to say.
There's an attack on marriage right now. People tell me
Wrong one.
there's an attack on marriage right now. People tell me, man,
Damn, you gonna fuck up twice?
Oh no, my bad, dog.
Bro, I seen this.
there's an attack on marriage right now. People tell me, man, marriage don't work.
Bro, they had this one clip. He say, "I work 12 hours a day, and I'm coming home to a slice of pizza you bit off of."
Fam, I'd be pissed off. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, that's crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Niggas
That's
like you been
crazy.
doing this 2-3 months.
I walk right out the house.
I can't even get my own slice of
I
pizza.
walk right out the house.
I'd be like Charles on BMF.
I walk right out the house.
Fact, bro. You crazy?
That's
Bro,
wild.
I swear to God, bro, it's a clip like that, bro. I think it's on TikTok that I see that bitch on, bro.
We might have to find it because B keep on playing.
I say that shit twice.
Oh, man.
All right, man. We gotta hold on, man. We gotta start this thing over, man. That shit came on first time.
Oh, no, my bad. Let me get it. Hold up. I got it now.
All right. I thought I had that motherfucker wasn't going. All right, man. On that note, we're gonna move on to the next situation. It was a woman speaking about, man, she said you should love her man more than he loves her. A woman should love her man more than he loves her. I don't agree right out the gate, but I'm gonna listen to it and I'm gonna hear her out. Let me see what she had to say.
A woman should love her man more than he loves her. And let me tell you why. Let's put a pin in it. What happens when a man simps for a woman? Women tend to generally like attention, whether it be putting on makeup, getting dressed, or wearing those really uncomfortable heels that we tend to stand around all day in. But let me tell you something that I've heard before. Not everything that glitters is gold. We feel good when we get complimented, but when given too much, the dynamics of a relationship actually changes. It actually tends to blossom and begin to become more of the woman being the dominant party. These men are also realizing that a large pool of women are more easily lured in by money. This is why you see a lot of men are wearing their chains and their shiny watches out, or when you see them flash $3 $20 bills on social media, because a man's value is based off of status and success, which is why one of women's favorite comebacks is calling you broke. Since those men have become so accustomed with that way of impressing, chivalry becomes a little bit more scarce. You see less men becoming creative and romantic with dates, and some have become a lot less gentlemanlike. Women, we're dismissing a man's morals and character by inviting more men who just expect to pay you with their pocket money. And I think the problem is with a lot of us women is we will take money expecting to give absolutely nothing back. But back on topic. When there's an overload of submissiveness that comes from a man, us women tend to lose respect for a man. The best game is no game. Man, if you are seeking a wife, I really advise you to stop leading with your wallet. At least find things to do that don't cost a lot of money. Let's go for a walk, sit down, talk to each other, and see where our mind is at. Try a picnic date. If you guys still do that anymore. And if she hates you for not taking her to a 5-star restaurant, she's not the one, dog.
I agree.
Okay, she was all over the place with that. But I think the general sentiment was that a woman should love the man more than the man loves her, because if the man is submissive to the woman in an excessive way, she loses respect for him. Women need to chase something. Women need to look up to something. But if you constantly bending and doing what it is that she wants, then she's not gonna look at you as no man, and she's not gonna respect you as one. But when she has that admiration and she looks up at you and sees you as, you know, maybe a lever on that totem pole that she can't really reach by herself, then she has a different level of respect for you and a different level of loyalty. What's your thoughts on that?
That's a fact. Boy, we been saying, boy, you love her too much, boy, she gonna wind up cheating on you. She gone, boy. She know she can run over you. She can do whatever she want to do. All that type of shit, bro. That's why you get the motherfuckers that come in there with her friends and they go to the restaurant and he expected to pay. That's them motherfuckers. When she got her man she respect, she already know off the rip. They ain't even a question you need to ask.
You better not be paying for them.
You know what I'm saying? Because I goddamn leave and have y'all paying for each other. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, she wasn't lying though, bro. If you love that woman too much, bro, well, not too much. Let me not say it like that. If you love her like
way more than she loves.
Way more than she love you, bro, that's a dying situation.
Yep.
That's a dying situation, bro. And she gonna squeeze every life out of that before she kill you. And then you gonna be mad that you was a lollipop. You gonna be mad that you was a Rob Kardashian. That's how you gonna be.
I agree. And this is for Kayla. She know what I'm talking about. I know she's gonna watch this. This is the reason why I said that. This is exactly the reason why. Because I'm not about to be chasing you all over the place. I want somebody that I know rocks with me and loves me. For whatever reason, I know she is there for me. I don't have to question it. I don't have to convince her. I don't have to buy gifts. I don't have to do all these extra things just to say or find out or figure out if she likes me. I got to earn her and win her over, like, in those ways. Nah. If she rock with you, like she said, coffee date, park date, ice cream, taco food stand, like, it's going to be whatever because she about you. It don't matter how y'all do it. She'll do some crazy stuff she never do before because she's trying to rock with you. Mm-hmm. You don't have to do all that extra stuff, try to impress her, take her to 5 stars or not. Now, of course, when she becomes your woman and she earns that, yes, of course, absolutely. But until then, you don't have to do all those things. So I agree with that 1,000%.
Kenny, the woman has to love the man more than he love her for it to work.
I mean, but I'm going to like my woman. Like, don't get me wrong.
She has to love him more than
he
loves her for it to work.
Yep. The man is too submissive to the woman. She loses respect for him as a man.
You.
I think if the man is easy to walk over, like if he's a yes man, like no matter what she says, it's go. Like he never stands on his own 2 feet when it comes to like a conversation where there's a disagreement. If he just like, okay, yeah, you're right. Or if it's, hey, let's go here. And she's like, no, let's go here. Okay, we'll go there. Like it's always her decision is made and that's the final decision. Yeah, she's going to walk all over you. I think there has to be a more, a level of respect there that when you say what you say, that she respects it and agrees to it, and she understands it. But what it seems like to me, if you are submissive and everything, she don't respect the word you goddamn say. She can love you all she want, but she don't respect anything you goddamn say. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I know he loves me. I love him, but you know he just lets me do whatever. He never makes the final decision. It's always me. I got to make the final decision. I got to plan everything. I got to say this. Even though he always makes a suggestion and she just changes it, and he goes along with it. He never stands on his own 2 feet, just says what he wants. And that ain't going to work. So.
Yeah, I mean, fact is about women, man, is that women only respect men that dominate them in the main categories of, as far as like finances, physical strength, intelligence. If a woman runs into a man who's better than her in all three, then she's going to be infatuated with that man. She's going to be way less likely to challenge his authority when he's trying to make decisions and things of that nature, right? But if she runs into a man in which she's more dominant than him in those three, he going to have hell trying to lead that relationship. And I think that's what she's speaking to. A lot of times, especially in this era with women, advancing from a financial perspective and being as educated as they are, a lot of times it's hard for women to find a man that dominates them in those three categories. And again, that's finances, that's physical strength, which equates to protection, and then intelligence. Can he outthink her? Can he, think long term and play chess in terms of putting them in the right situation as a family? If she runs into a man that has all those three things, she'll fold because she kind of has no choice. You see what I'm saying? Because he knows best in those things. So typically when somebody runs into somebody who knows better than them in a situation, they are going to submit to him in whatever scenario that may be. Relationships are no different. But if she runs into a man in which she's more dominant than him, then that's when you get the clashing. Because he, as a man, he's still gonna try to lead. But if she feel like I'm smarter than you, I make more money than you, sit down somewhere. No, we're not doing that. We're doing this because I know better than you. So that right there makes it hard, So, that's why we tell men, man, level up, man, get into your bag, get into your intelligence, all of that. So when you run into the woman, she has something to look up to. If she looks directly at you in the eyes, it's gonna be a problem. If she has to look down at you, it's gonna be a problem. But if she's forced to look up at you, those are the relationships that's gonna last because she gonna respect your authority. But
what's crazy about that? The looking at him in his eyes and all that shit, equally financial. I think with this new president of where we going with the women empowerment and them getting the salaries they deserve and all that type of shit, I think we're gonna see a lot of more of that. For real.
Should be seeing it already.
And there's going to be a lot of more problems. Because with money and power, you tend to not want to work with people. And the more of it that you get, the more hard-headed that you get.
We were just talking about that in Ohio.
So, I think, you're right. We're going to have a generation of people that just don't want to work with the other side because now they feel like they're equal.
Yep, and that breeds competition, right? Like, let's say, for instance, like we go to the basketball court or something, and we see a team with LeBron, Steph, KD, they all on the same team. People who playing against them, they ain't really trying to win. Like, they know we about to get crushed, but we gonna go out here and I'm gonna try to get my buckets off just so I can just say I did something. You see what I'm saying? In comparison, if we go out there and we see somebody who we feel like is that we can take, like, it's gonna be a way different level of competition. Like we ain't just going with whatever you say. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no, we're gonna do it our way because we don't respect you in terms of looking up to you in that fashion. You are not that much more dominant than me. I feel like I can take you. It's the same thing with women who out there reaching that type of success. Like I said, if she can look you in your eyes from an intelligent perspective, from a financial perspective, in this era, from a physical protection perspective, you have no chance to lead her. You have no chance. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, there are certain women who, will still respect the fact that you're a man and still allow you to lead. And allow sound crazy, but allow you to lead. But most women running
don't.
into a man like that, you have zero chance of leading her ever at anything. She's not going to respect anything you say.
Even if she dumb it down to date you, you're going to be number 2.
Yeah, because eventually it's going to come down to, I know better than you. I know more than you. I make more money than you. All of these things. So it's like, what can you tell a motherfucker like that? But that's where we headed, and that's why, you know, we as men, we got to step up in all those regards. The same way women is elevating, we need to be elevating the same way, or else we gonna be, it's gonna be way more competition than people who in love in long term marriages, because they're gonna be too busy competing with each other to even get to that point. So I don't know. Prayer star parties involved, man. Keep this thing moving. How the right man can bring peace into a woman's life, man. You guys know what the right man looks like?
God right here.
No, let's get into the talking bullshit.
Valentine's Day, y'all. Side note, Sean and I got really high, and I was on my way home, and I was in the car, and I just turned to him and I was like, "Thank you," and he was like, "For what?" And I was just like, "I am so busy at work and being a mom and trying to be a business owner. I cannot imagine adding on the extra stress of a husband who doesn't know how to act. Ooh. I could not imagine adding on the extra stress of trying to follow behind you.
Oh, no.
Wondering what you're doing with your phone." And there are wives out here who are doing that.
There are.
Like, we were talking about a person that we know. The wife was complaining because the husband's not supporting her workout journey. Like, imagine coming back to that. Like, that's why I said to him, and I'm going to keep saying, I should probably say this every show, the person you marry is one of the most important choices in your life. It can make or break
You
the
marry
rest of your
and
life.
who you have kids with.
Yep. Exactly. Ooh. Add that on too. Who you marry and who you have kids with. Most important decision of your life, because you're tied to this person.
Yep.
And I just cannot imagine doing all the things I do, coming to here to podcast with you guys, wanting to hang out with my girls, my job, being a mom, being an entrepreneur, doing all of that all day, and coming home and having to worry about what he's doing. When I come home, I just lay on him. Yeah.
When you have the right man, it brings a level of stability, a level of peace into your life.
I think that's the wrong way to present this.
You don't like it? You don't like it?
I'm
Don't
curious.
like the way it's presented.
I'm curious.
But do you get what she's saying?
I get what she's saying.
You just don't like the presentation.
I hate the presentation.
Okay. Can you please elaborate?
Bro, next question. I don't want to upset nobody. Next question.
I want to hear your thoughts.
No, I don't want to. No.
Take your time.
No.
All right, just sit
Take your time with your wording.
formulate your thoughts, then we're going to go right to Kenny. When she says the right man.
Damn arms so big.
The little ass song. When she says the right man can bring peace into your life, man. She out here chasing a career. She out here getting to this bag, taking care of kids, working out, all these things.
Kenny don't bring peace.
She ain't got time to be worried about you in the streets.
Piece of meat. But go ahead.
A piece. I got a piece for.
So did she have some validity in what she was saying?
I just want to know, why would you have to worry unless you're digging for something in that man? Like, are you digging to find something? It seems like to me she just comes home and she's happy that when she comes home, he's home. That's basically what I got out of it.
Yep.
Like, when I come home, he's there, I just lay on him.
She's able to rest in her.
Now, if he was a hard-working man, entrepreneur, what if he was in the gym chasing his workout? He's a father, exercise, an entrepreneur and everything. Whenever you come home, he's not home. Would you be doing the same thing as her friends doing? Trying to look through his phone and all that other stuff? First of all, if you look through the phone, you're already fucking up anyway.
That's facts.
You didn't chose the wrong person. You didn't work on your own insecurities. Second, I mean, I get what she's saying. And she has you got somebody that she can come home to and not worry about being out there. But it's a lot of times women make situations bad. They go looking for negative things in a good man.
Yep.
If he's not, that's like, what if he wasn't home? That's what I'm trying to understand. What if he wasn't home? What if he was an entrepreneur just like you? Like his schedule's in the line. He was a good man, but he when you out there getting it, he's got to get it too. And you can't come home and lay on him all the time. He's out there getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like she used an example of her friend he's not supporting her workout journey. Well, that's her friend's fault. You chose that, man. You obviously chose the wrong one. If he's not supportive of what you want to do, then hey, that's your fault. That's not that man's fault. You choose the people who you want to be with, and you continuously putting up with it, and then you go complain to your friends about it, and now guess what they doing? Talking about your man
on their podcast.
On their podcast behind your back.
Jesus Christ.
This what I say. Keep your shit private. Keep your shit private. Why? Because you the friend that's not going to lead this man. And now your friend's looking at him crazy.
And maybe she just wants to get it.
Put there.
Maybe she wants to get advice. You know, people look for advice. I understand.
But why every time she asks for advice, it's on one side?
You understand me?
Or you always having issues?
I mean, maybe she could be bringing it up to him. I don't know. I don't want to make all assumptions.
But my thing is, if you a woman with all that shit that she named, that she do, right? I know personally that's a lot of time consuming shit. You know what I'm saying? That tells me you lacking in departments that require wife activities.
I see where you're going. Go ahead.
You get what I'm saying?
How do we know?
I see where you're going.
That's just a fact. Everything she says, she's an entrepreneur. She got the podcast. She got her kid. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Plus, she go out with her friends. That's the four thing. That's the four things she named before she named she had a husband. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All those four things take time from you. You're not going to party for 30 minutes with your friends. You're not doing that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You're not podcasting for 30 minutes. The setup is 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing that.
They got a production team.
Getting your business off the ground. Man, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
They got a production team.
She say she getting her business off the ground. We all know getting your business off the ground, that's 24 hours.
Facts.
Your ass is working. Mm-hmm. When do your kid get your intimate time? When do your husband get that intimacy time?
When she rides home from work.
Look.
And she's able to rest in her femininity.
When she gets there, he better be there to accept what she got to give him.
All that shit. See, that's the shit we not listening to. We hear her, but y'all not really listening to what she's saying, bro. To me, she is lacking in a lot of places, and he just don't complain. That's just real.
That's a good husband.
Well, but we don't know what he
don't complain. Keep your fucking mouth shut. Pay these bills.
But what is he? Real, bro.
We don't know what he does. Did she say he stayed?
She just said everything she do.
She said everything she do.
So he can work just like she works.
Bro,
but he just so happened to get home before
I am
she
married,
does,
bro. I can't.
And she's able to rest.
No one. I give a fuck. Your relationship not gonna work if both of y'all have a business starting and y'all got different businesses. But y'all both not working on that. Y'all shit not gonna start if goddamn me she got a podcast all day with her friends, then go out with her friends and all that type of shit. There, bro. Time is going to be lacked somewhere.
Who watches the kid when other one goes out?
Who watches the kid?
Maybe him. We don't know.
So when does he get time to go out with his friends?
Make it a babysitter.
When does he
All
get
we
time
know
to
is what they presented. All we know what they presented, and she said he provides peace.
But you know what's crazy? No. It wasn't peace. No,
your peace
it wasn't peace.
Look different.
It wasn't peace.
Their peace and your peace is different.
It wasn't peace. She said, I'm happy that I don't have to worry about other stuff going on with him. Meaning that
she can trust him. Meaning she can trust him.
Bro.
He ain't on no fuck shit. He not in the streets. He not in the clubs.
Bro.
He not chase after hoes.
Bro.
He not in hoes DMs and shit like
That's
that.
real.
She don't have to worry about that. So that provides her peace.
No. She don't know that because all she said was, I go home and I lay on him.
Because obviously he creates a comfortable environment for her, so she don't have to worry about that.
Okay, Otis. Okay, Otis.
Yeah.
I want to see this marriage 5 years from now when he like, hey, bro, I can't do this no more.
We don't know that.
I can't do this
she
no more.
Said she's saying it's a good dude. We adding other caveats.
There's plenty of good niggas that then got divorced.
That's fine, but
right?
But
why?
That's not what we're talking about.
Why do good niggas get divorced?
But that's not what she's talking about.
Good niggas get divorced because they got wives like this that don't know how to handle a good man. You got something in your hands and you fumbling it, baby.
How do we know?
You fumbling it. Why?
How do we know?
Your ass want to go out with your friends, start your podcast, handle your business with your business, startup business at that. I don't know what the fuck she doing, and you're barely being a good mother to your child.
Says who?
What? It's a cold game.
Don't you hang out with your friends?
It's a cold game.
Don't you hang out with your friends?
Not every week.
Don't you have a child? She didn't say every week. Don't you have a child?
Of course I got a child.
Aren't you a part of a business?
Yes,
Aren't
of
you a
course.
part of a podcast?
Of course.
And you make time for all of it, so I don't want to hear it.
No. I make time. I make time because I'm me. Everybody can't be God. And on top of that, I'm a husband.
Get him out of
I
here.
ain't no wife. I'm a husband. I ain't no wife.
So what that mean?
I ain't no husband.
So what that mean?
You know what I'm saying? My wife gotta be intimate. My wife gotta be intimate. She gotta be soft. She gotta be at the crib. All these type of things, bro. All these her task as a wife is totally different from my tasks as a husband.
I know that, but that doesn't mean.
I am built to lead the ship.
Does she provide peace? Does your wife provide peace?
Yes.
So that's all she was saying. My husband provide peace. Your peace, again, y'all's peace in your household looks different from theirs.
You're right.
She has no complaints.
You're totally
You add
right.
other stuff in there that she didn't mention.
She did
How do we
mention
know
all
that she
this.
don't have time?
She mentioned all this.
She didn't say, I'm come home and I don't have no time for nobody. She said, I come home, I'm able to lay
all
on
I'm
my
saying
man.
is everything that she said is time consuming. My podcast that we shoot here, it's time consuming.
Yes.
Right?
And she makes
My
time.
wife would have to be understanding, hey man, I'm gonna be gone for like 4-5 hours just shooting the pod. That ain't even me saying, hey babe, after the pod, we're gonna step out, we're gonna get some drinks. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They ain't even saying maybe once or twice a month, I'm gonna be out with my partners doing some shit. Oh, and then on top of that, I'm working. On top of that, I gotta be a father. On top of that, I gotta be an excellent husband. That's a lot of time consuming shit.
I'm not disagreeing with what
You know
you
what I'm
just
saying?
said.
Shit suffers around me.
But what's suffering?
But I'm great at balancing things. But most people not.
So again,
but
we
most
can't
people
look
not.
at older. We don't know what
Most
they
people
doing.
not. Most people
So
not.
you just assuming that she just assuming because she doing all that something falling.
All I'm saying is most people not, bro.
Smooth.
We're just gonna keep it a bean.
I love you, but you lost on this.
No,
one.
I'm not. Most
I
people
got you on this
don't
debate.
have that type of balance, bro. Most people can't goddamn chew gum and walk.
I'm just saying.
I walk this shit with my eyes closed. Most people can't do that though.
Her husband providing peace. She said she can do all. She listed all these things, and she can come home.
We ain't hear nothing. We ain't hear nothing about
household.
being intimate with a man. We ain't hear nothing about none of that.
She just didn't name it. That don't mean that it doesn't happen.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
You think she would think she had peace if she wasn't getting no meat?
Now we're not talking about just me. I'm talking about the intimacies of everything, like a
That's
building
what
with your
coming home
man
and resting in
and
your
all
family,
that type of
laying
shit.
on your husband when you get home. That's a part of intimacy.
Man, bro,
So
I'm
now
not.
you- all
I'm
right,
not
so
talking about that.
You moving the
I
goalpost.
just said
You
that's
Euro
not-
stepping smooth.
When you married,
You Euroing smooth.
my intimacy is not just me fucking my wife.
I just
Motherfucker, I
said
want to be
she's
seen
laying
with
on
you.
him when she gets home.
Motherfucker, I want to be seen with you. Motherfucker, I want to do kid shit with you. I want to do all these other things with you.
Intimacy
That
can be a
builds
1,000 different things.
Our situation.
1,000
All she
different
said
ways.
was, I'm coming home and laying on a nigga, so she just fucking a nigga. That's just building the intimacy.
No.
That's it. Exactly.
She's comfortable when she gets home.
So
she
we
don't
ain't
have
got
to
enough
worry about
information.
things.
Just say that.
Again, she don't have to worry about hoes. She don't have to worry about none of that
How
stuff.
do we know?
Mentally.
How do we know?
Mentally, she's at peace.
How do we know?
Because the article or the clip was about her husband giving her peace. That's how we know.
We ain't hear from that man. We ain't hear from that man.
I mean, you got. My thing is this. Though. My thing is this though, is that like my only issue with the clip. I mean, I understand what she's saying from that perspective, right? Because it's nothing like that when you out here doing what you're doing in the world and then coming home and you ain't got to worry about extracurricular activities, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Your person is on the same page as you. Y'all, building what it is that y'all building. They actually providing value to you more so than messing up your mental health out there doing what they doing, which I get. My only issue was that when she was naming things, a lot of it was self-serving. It's just like, she's talking about how happy she is to have this man with peace. And it's funny because the women do us the same way. Right? When we be giving all these great qualities of a woman, well, why y'all only name stuff that the women doing for y'all? Mm-hmm. She just did the same exact thing, right? I'm out here doing this, I'm doing that. I come home and I can just lay in my man's lap. All of that is self-serving. What are you doing for that man then?
That's all I'm saying, bro.
If y'all gonna get on us about that in terms of when we naming great qualities and things of that nature, then she get on here and do the same damn thing.
I get you, B, but again, that's not what the clip was about.
No, but
if it was
but
about
it is.
serving him, then If it was about serving your man or reciprocation, then I get that. But if the question was, how does your man provide peace or whatever, then yes, I'm going to list everything that I do that he's able to do for me later, or whatever it is, but not necessarily what I have to do for that person if it's about them in that moment. Like, how does your partner bring out the qualities or whatever?
Right.
So why would I bring up mine?
No. It's not bringing up yours, but everything you listed is that man doing something for you.
That's it.
Not necessarily.
That's all I was trying to say,
just has a great aura. He just is like, you're not naming just great qualities that he has on his own. You're only naming stuff that he does for you.
That she benefit from. Only.
Basically making time for you to do that. And when you come home with all of that stress and all of that baggage that you out there accumulating, because let's just be honest, you're not out there doing all of those things and coming home as just this happy-go-lucky woman just because he providing you peace. You coming home with stress. You coming home with complaints. You coming home with, baby, yeah, this happened while I was out, blah, blah, blah. So that man, even though he out doing his thing, working all day, he got to come home. And when you get home, he got to take on everything that you got with you as well. So again, when you speaking about things, you basically saying, I'm out there doing all this and I can just come home and just lay it all in my man's lap.
But don't we want our woman to do that? I thought that was the goal at the end of the day, for us to create that environment for them to come home and be able to lay down
Man,
their hair.
let's talk realistic.
Even though we've had tough days,
I understand
we
that.
say regardless, we still have to shoulder the
I'm
weight
not speaking
and
for no
carry
rich
more weight
niggas though,
regardless.
because most of us will never be rich.
They got nothing to do
Most
with
people that you meet in your life will never be rich.
Money. I ain't even talking about money.
That requires money for your woman not to work in this climate and to provide that structure.
She's working. So why are you trying to add that caveat? She's working. We talking about her situation. You talking about something else now?
No, you just said for somebody to provide all that comfort. So in a sense, that is a luxury for her.
No,
to work.
because
not a necessity.
Peace
That's what you're saying.
Peace
though.
is about mental.
That's what you're saying, though, bro.
Overall, she has mental peace because despite her hanging out with her friends, having a kid, doing a podcast, all this stuff, having a business, she's still able to come home and have peace. Whatever that looks like. That could be an apartment, that could be in a mansion. Peace is peace. She's able to come home from long days of work and relax. I thought that's what we wanted to create. We wanted to create that type of environment for our woman. And we know that's going to take work from our end. We know we're going to lose out as in instances because we're men. I thought we talked about that. So why is it that this is coming off as bad?
No, it's not that it's coming off as bad, it's that it's coming off as self-serving. We do want that. We do want to provide that for her, but in return, we do want something as well.
That's all we saying.
Again, if we're talking about peace, and you're talking about how happy you is to have that man, then what are you doing for him in return? That wasn't spoken about. It was just all what my man does for me.
All what I benefit from.
What I get.
I'm not disagreeing at all.
That's all she said.
What we arguing for?
Because the clip was not about what she does for him.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all. The clip was about the peace that he brings her. That's it.
So
that's my
okay.
point.
So it's incomplete, but we'll just say that it's incomplete.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, that's all good. We can move. Niggas is arguing for 30 minutes for nothing. We can keep it pushing. All right.
I don't like Otis, but he did get that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like him, but
I'm just saying because again, they get on us for that all the time. When we talk about how inspirational our woman is, our woman iron our clothes, she cook for us, she do this, she do that. They wouldn't be in the comments like, well, damn, that's the only thing y'all like about us. That what she do for y'all.
That's real shit.
It's just like, so how y'all gonna give us that? And then she get on the panel and do the same fucking thing. And I guarantee you, because I ain't got to read the comments yet, but I guarantee you, all those same women who complaining isn't that? Yes, sis, that's what we need, sis.
That's real shit.
I mean, how else are you gonna get peace if they're not doing it for you? You can walk up to a smart. Oh, I like her. She's smart. Well, what is that smart doing for you?
Or you could say, no. You could say that I like her for her aura. It feels good to be around her. It's intangible. That ain't necessarily mean she's doing something specifically for me. She has good vibes. She just, when she walk in the room, like the energy just picks up in this bit. Just looking at her makes me smile at her. That's something. But that ain't necessarily doing it for me. That's just the aura she has. You can speak about that.
You could say aura, but you can't just, oh, hey, I like because of her vibe. She, like, all right, let's be real here. Not every day she come in, her vibe is gonna bring you peace.
It ain't every day. Nothing gonna happen except the sun coming up and going down. What I'm saying is, majority of the time, her energy is on point. She just has a great spirit about her. It's certain people like that. It's just like, damn, every time I walk in the room, it just feels good just to be around you, talking to you and shit. It's like, damn, you cool as hell. So you can name that, but she didn't name that. She named with all the sacrifices this motherfucker making for me. And I'm saying that if y'all gonna get on us for doing the same thing, keep it consistent. That's all I'm saying.
If the man would have been speaking in the place of that, bro, it'd have been chaos in them comments. Yeah, when I come home, my woman waiting on me hand and feet with food and you know what I'm saying, back rub and just saying those little things, bro.
You sound like a slave.
Yeah,
I agree.
They'd have been going crazy.
And I think
that's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
And I just think people just need to take the content for what it is and stop adding sauce and other shit that's
Bro,
not involved with what the clip said. But what y'all saying, again, 1,000%. People just always tend to throw other stuff on there that ain't got shit to do with the content.
That's true. But on that note, man, we're going to get in a quick hits.
He meant to say people like Matt.
In my eyes, she laughing. In my eyes, she laughing.
All right, man, we're gonna get into a bit of ignorance.
What's up? I need to hear the ignorance.
I need a
Get to a little bit of ignorance, man. There was a woman that was on a platform, and she was speaking about where the best sex comes from. The type of man that it comes from. Play this
Ain't
clip.
got no job, PS5, smoke.
Get y'all take on what this young whippersnapper.
What's that?
The one that got 5 kids.
Shit. Sometimes the best dick come from the nigga we call bro.
Hold up.
Say that again.
It's the truth. He love you for real. That man that you been calling bro, that been your friend. He always there for you. Pull up everything. That's your homeboy. He love you for real. He loves you.
I knew these bitches out here fucking the bro.
He been there 4 or 5 different niggas. He love you. He know who you is. That be the best dick.
Fam.
That was it?
That was it. Hey, for everybody that's been with her and she had a bro next to her, just understand, hey, she was fucking him on you, bro. That's why it wasn't tight enough, bro.
She said it was the best D because she had an emotional connection. It could have not necessarily been the best.
I don't care if it's
I
the
don't
best.
care.
She had an emotional
He's still
attachment.
hitting. You better not argue with bro.
You better not argue, bro. Bro on them yams.
You better not say that.
Show me the way, cause I got bills to pay.
You better not say nothing to bro. Bro sitting in the back with that young going, boy. Hey, boy.
That's big bro.
Hey, boy. Boy, we got a good girl right here,
Can
boy.
you imagine y'all arguing in the house and he in the house and
Hey, remember
he in
that?
the corner smiling?
Hey, you got a good one right here, boy.
You got a good one right here.
You got a good one, boy. Don't mess that up. Don't mess that up.
Because I'm going to be back right behind you. That's what's not said.
Either you mess it up or it's good. I'm still gonna be right back there.
Fam.
Bro,
He got the best dick.
nigga, I'd have been here through 3 boyfriends, boy. I know everybody.
And they get the benefit of everything.
He give you the rundown.
He get to listen to your problems. Then you argue with other men and still clap that ass.
Bro,
Yeah.
That nigga gave the niggas the scout report.
Bro.
Multifaceted, boy. That nigga giving relationship advice, great dick.
That nigga
Your boy multifaceted.
He coming to you with techniques to do with it. Look, hey man, she don't like roses like that.
Right.
You gotta shoot him.
I've been knowing her all my life. I've been knowing her for a while.
You gotta shoot him, fam.
You know what I'm saying? Then he going back that night and tapping on your girl. Yeah, I told him, girl. I told him, he gonna get you some tulips tomorrow. Yeah, throw it back like that though. Throw it.
But then when I be saying I don't believe in that platonic friendship
That's
stuff, y'all always
crazy.
attack me, man.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
She just confirmed it.
That's it.
No, we know. It's plenty of them.
Come on, man.
I've never had a woman call me bro, though.
Bro,
Yeah, that is a little
that's
crazy.
crazy.
Big bro.
Huh?
Bro. Hey, big bro.
This big bro.
This is my big bro.
Yeah, this big bro.
Tyson.
Bro. Pee Wee in there knocking her head loose, and he both of y'all counselors. That's crazy.
That fucking multifaceted. He's skilled.
Nah, niggas do be doing that. Niggas that fake
Bro, come on, man.
Especially like college stuff early on.
She be introducing you to him at the bar. Y'all in there chopping it about sports and all type of shit. This man had your woman forehead
Yeah,
in the sheet.
I know this since knee high, man. I'm talking about knee high.
This is my advisor. Matter of fact, we had that before.
You know this since she was 5? No, I'm talking. I seen her knee high.
Damn.
Wow.
You gotta shoot him at that point.
Bro, that's all I'm
for the
saying.
audacity.
Hey, he be y'all counselor. He be the snitch on you. He 911 on you.
Facts. See you at the club. Oh, he in a section with some.
Hey, I'm telling you, boy, nigga that told her everything about your whole life.
Nah, he probably the one in the section with you. He ain't trying to tell nothing. He just in there enjoying the fruits of the labor.
On both sides. That boy legendary.
You going on, girl? I ain't gonna say nothing. I'll hit you up in the morning. I'll keep your girl cool.
Do you, bro? Don't worry about it.
I keep an eye out on him.
I got the story straight, bro. Go ahead and do
You come back to the apartment complex, you see his car.
it. Fam.
Hey, you brought something home that lived in our apartment complex last night? Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I went and checked on Keisha too.
My nigga, you be safe. Hey, you be safe out here. She sleep.
Keisha sleep.
She sleep.
She didn't answer the door. He knocked on it. No, when I left, she was still asleep.
Oh, my bad.
Wow.
Let me get up out of here.
Hands and force bottoms, bro.
Bro, if your girl calling another nigga bro, stump him out and get up out of there.
Straight up.
Stump him out, bro.
That's crazy.
Didn't we have a similar situation? Remember when that girl was dating old boy, and then she also liked his advisor, but she liked the advisor more?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Because he was, I think, a line brother or something.
He's OG.
Yeah.
OG, yeah.
Yeah.
And OG
Oh,
was saying
they
nothing.
was doing a bike thing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Jesus
Nah, I'm
Christ,
cool.
man. It's a cold game.
I'm cool, yeah.
All right, man. We're going to get to the infamous clip. This clip was sent to us about 333 times.
Oh my God, I know what you about to play.
There was a young man
It's smooth.
who got 7 women pregnant.
Bro, I
Got
never
7
seen this
different baby moms.
You ain't never seen this yet? I put it in the chat.
And he was online defending
we be talking
his
about.
stance on the situation. 7 baby mamas.
Nah, but listen to his logic,
7
though,
kids.
bro. Listen to his logic.
We're going to play it. Get y'all take on it, man.
Let me see this, bro.
I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied. Because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You're not gonna force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that gonna have to carry a baby for 9 months. Wow. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with because you're gonna be like one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. Wow. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just...
All right. Bro. He went on, to say a few other things, but yeah.
Bro.
That's the gist.
That he for real, bro?
He dead ass here.
He gotta be lying, bro.
That clip done been sent to us about 346
7
times.
baby moms, never pulled out.
He say it's their fault.
Because he offer them a plan B or an abortion. He tell them before they have intercourse.
And then he say they always jump offs. I heard him say that. Mm-hmm. He said he never even, so if they was jump offs, he didn't even know their last name for real.
Right.
So he never had an intimate conversation with them. So he must have was picking these women up from different bars or places.
He said he did the bare minimum.
So yeah.
Got the ass raw.
Damn, motherfucker ain't even know your last name, bro. And he got to have a baby with you.
Before the sex, he said you're gonna take the plan B or
and
abortion.
Then,
I know that nigga dick burning.
Gotta be. Then on top of that, it's 7 baby moms, bro. It's 7 of them.
Yes.
They all like that.
7 lives.
That nigga's fucking raw. Just fucking raw.
Yep.
Just That's nasty.
He say, I didn't pull out. Hell no, I didn't pull out. And I didn't even think to pull out.
And then you don't
because
even
I
know
told
these
you
women.
I didn't want it.
He said he don't even know these women though. That's what he said out of his mouth. Like you, that tells me you ain't even have an extensive conversation with him. You know,
He ain't had no conversation about no kid.
nothing. Like you ain't had nothing.
He just waited till they said, "Oh, I'm pregnant." He said, "Oh, I don't want no kids." She said, "Well, I want kids. Now what?"
That's real shit.
He said,
I've been waiting to have a kid and all this, bro. It's a bro.
Now what? Yeah, you were responsible. You were responsible for that.
I can't fuck. And then
Just
he
'cause you
said,
say you don't
first
want
thing
him.
out of his mouth was, I can pull out, but I didn't. Bro, that lets me know you're irresponsible.
He said
He admitted to being irresponsible.
but to relieve himself of all doubt or all accountability is not happening.
if he offer a plan B or an abortion after he knows he let off in her, is that irresponsible?
Yes,
Yes.
because
By offering to pay for
what
it?
makes his decision to not have a kid the final decision?
That ain't his decision. It's up to the woman.
Exactly. So if you know that, why are you doing it?
Exactly.
Because he left it up to her and she decided to keep it.
Yeah. So if you know it's up to her,
Exactly.
why are you gonna do it? If you
So,
know it's up to her, no matter what
that's
you
all
say.
I'm saying.
Because he said he let his intentions be known up front.
No, he didn't.
So whatever you deal with
He
it
did
afterwards
not.
is on
I
you.
can guarantee you he was not as he was zipping his pants down. Look, hey, if you get pregnant, I'm not gonna be no father. Nothing. I can guarantee you that wasn't the conversation. He got that ass, nutted in her. Hopefully she didn't get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? When she told him, hey, I missed my period, you know how women do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to get a plan B or abortion? I will pay for it. That's how that conversation went. It didn't go off the rip, but hey, look, I just be nutting in these girls. I'm irresponsible, man, but I'll pay. Women wouldn't have sex with him doing that.
You know how the laws are made. You know how they are made. If the woman wants to keep the kid, she's gonna keep the kid.
That's a fact.
And if you know it that way, why are you still putting in a predicament to bring a child into this world without a father?
I don't want it.
And saying that, hey, I told her no, so now you're telling her, hey, I need you to go in there and go get this abortion, fuck up your body, and be happy with it. Or she gonna say, hey, I want to keep the kid. Oh, well, you gotta have the kid for 9 months, yeah, but you about to be spending that money for 18 years.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. I agree with y'all. I'm just playing devil's
He
advocate.
Seven
just
different
pardoned.
women?
You know, I'm just
Seven?
trying to
I mean, a woman got to take accountability that he didn't want the kid. Cool, you slept with him. I understand it's wrong on both sides, but to him to say, hey, I told her I was gonna give her the abortion money. I was gonna give her the plan B.
hey,
What?
Didn't no women ask if he had kids? Nobody asked.
He said they were jump offs. Regardless, I don't care if they asked him or not. Like, when are you as a man gonna understand that your seed is what's getting these women pregnant? They not getting pregnant without your sperm.
Correct.
And if you don't want to have kids, go get a fucking vasectomy and have all the raw sex you want to have.
But also, these women need to make sure their men are wearing protection. I think that's a key factor too. Yes, you can have sex. It can be wild. Yes, the condom can break. Shit happens. We understand that. But also, if you would jump off, quote unquote, why are you sleeping with this man unprotected and you don't even know?
He's a jump off. He should have been having.
him too.
He
He's the
need
jump
to be
off, but
legally.
It's her woman, but it's her body.
Legally, they need to cut his dick off.
Hey, real shit. Hey, in this situation, he's the jump off. They not the
feel
jump
it.
off.
I mean,
I
don't
can't
get me
say that
wrong.
about
Legally, he should have got a vasectomy. He should have ended this. Had
Seven
no
different
problem.
women. That tells me he's been doing that to other women. Because he said, oh shit, damn it, it's just coming back. He said, I've had other women take the proposal.
Yes.
So that means
obviously he's
you're
been
supposed to have
upfront.
more kids.
So that's what I'm saying.
No.
So he's been upfront
That's not being
with it.
upfront if they saying, hey, I'm pregnant. And then he's saying, hey, you can get a plan. I don't want to be a father.
No,
that's not being upfront.
If you
bro.
offer the plan
That's
B,
after,
what's that?
That's after the fact.
That's the first 48 hours. If you offer them plan B, that's the first 48 hours.
That's after the fact, bro.
sex went down.
Do you think a woman will have sex
Just the
with
first
you?
48 hours.
Look. Do you think if you
You got a window. You got a
do
window.
you think you running your game on a woman? You running your game on a woman, right? And you tell she wanna sleep with you.
Yeah.
But before y'all have sex, you say, hey, look, if you get pregnant, look, I'm gonna offer you a plan B or abortion because I don't want to be no father. Do you think that woman, say whatever woman it is, she would still have sex with you?
Yeah.
She would not. She wouldn't, bro. And if she is, you're gonna be burning after that sex over with.
Hey, some women get mad when you say I'm gonna wear a condom. They feel the type of way. They
Ain't no
feel
way
like,
you got 7 kids.
Am I dirty because you want to wear a condom?
You need all
bitch,
that
I don't
for?
know
I
you.
don't know, bro.
What you need all that for?
That boy irresponsible. He the jump off.
Nah, he's definitely irresponsible.
He's the jump off.
Crazy.
But
as hell.
I, in a way, I kind of get his angle.
Irresponsible and a detriment to the black community.
That's cold.
I agree. But that's why when I go back to saying,
and it be them
women
same
gotta keep
niggas.
their standards up.
It be them same niggas.
Don't allow that type of bullshit.
They kids go on to be something great, something successful. Maybe 1 out of 7 of them go on to be something crazy. And then they want to step in like, yeah, I wanted to have you, my dog, but she, you know what I'm saying, just to try to get into some money. It be them type of niggas, bro. So if you're going to be hands off, I need you all the way hands off. Don't even know your child name.
If you don't want kids, I need you to get a vasectomy.
That too. But the way you talking now, you need to get a vasectomy and you need to not know none of your kids' name, bro. Nothing. You need
said
to not
he don't
know
want
nothing.
to do with them.
Yeah, no, I'm talking like forever. Like
They chasing after him.
Oh, he gonna pay. That's just how it's gonna
They
work.
coming after him for
Oh,
it,
he gonna pay. Oh no, he gonna pay. We living in a time where you gonna pay, nigga. There ain't no escaping that. So he might as well be a hustler his whole life now, cause that's dead.
Thing is, bro, is that I'm just so tired of men playing victim in a situation in a game that we know is rigged. Mm-hmm. We know when we walk into it. Like it's not like it's a surprise. Like, oh, I didn't know. I thought I was gonna be able to have some sex.
Yeah.
You know you don't. So with that, we need to move accordingly. This is 2023. This is not 1823, 1623. There's plenty of birth control. There's plenty of ways around it. Vasectomy being an option. If you don't want to have no kids, but you want to be smashing all these chicks raw and taking chances on disease and things of that nature, get the vasectomy and do your thing. But for you not to get that and then to just keep doing this, producing
and then blame
broken
the women.
homes. Yeah, blame the women. But you are producing broken homes. All these 7 kids, you are not going to be able to be in a household for them. Nor do you want to. Right? But these women are having the kids and they definitely play a role. We ain't going to sit here and absolve them from anything because these women tend to like to get pregnant by the same type of deadbeat nigga, but that's neither here nor there. It's another conversation another day. I'm talking about from the man's perspective. If I know the game is rigged, I'm going to come with that type of preparation to the game. I'm not going to come into the game as if, okay, it's all equal and fair. We both got to equal say 50% of what, like we got to both agree on it for it to happen. That's not the case. It's never been the case. Before you got here, it ain't going to be the case after you leave. Play the game according to the rules. But you out here doing the opposite. Then when the government digging your pockets, which they are, then you're going to be crying foul. I can't believe I can't believe in it.
I hope they do.
Oh, it ain't no hope about it. They're going to be shoulder deep in his
More
pockets.
than that, and when he put on pants, they put it on right with him. We walked together, nigga.
Fact.
We walked together.
So, again, when that type of situation happened, I don't want to hear no complaining. You signed up for this.
Whole game, baby.
No, I agree.
That's just what it is.
But it's still, as bad as it is on him, because he's all the way in the wrong, it's both sides. Because women, again, y'all can't just let this type of man do this to y'all. Now y'all stuck with this kid for the rest of y'all life over a man that y'all barely even know.
Yeah.
Y'all sleeping with this man unprotected, just sleeping in general. Like SB say, it's okay to preserve yourself. Like Ill say, y'all standing too close to the hoes. Y'all want to be like them and be promiscuous and do all that stuff. And then when this situation comes around, now you chasing after him, trying to get the money. Now the child doesn't have a father figure in the household. Like there's so many bad things that come from this. So like, yes, he is all the way in the wrong. Right. And he needs to control himself. But that's one man. And he got 7 women pregnant. Like that is insane. You know what I'm saying? That's insane. So y'all please be careful out there and protect yourselves.
But this is an example of what people be saying when they say 20% of the men get all the ass. Right. This is a perfect example. Or 20% of the men have 80% of the kids. This is a perfect example of that type of situation. A lot of these women knew what they was getting into. They did, because he just sound like just a nigga that just ain't on about nothing serious. We ain't trusting nothing serious, no type of decision making with him. But y'all decided to lay down with this man raw and do what y'all did. So, again, it's like I was saying, and he's right. Y'all definitely got to take some accountability in that. But again, I'm just speaking from a male perspective, just going outside, knowing this game is rigged. We gonna prepare for that accordingly. That's all. Prayers to all parties involved on that.
I'm praying on his downfall. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. I'm praying on his downfall, man.
All right, so Keke Palmer. It's going to be the last one of quick hits. Keke Palmer recently had a baby. And afterwards, she, I guess, spoke on the process.
Congratulations to her.
Yeah, congratulations.
For sure.
But apparently she came with some heat for what she had to say.
Yeah,
in terms of praising single moms, things of that nature. So we're going to play this clip. I want to get y'all take on it.
I just came on here to say, if you are a single parent, pull out your cape. Matter of fact, clip off your angel wings, because I don't know how that you did it. And I really don't want this to sound like, pandery or something like this, because I know there's 1,000,001 reasons why somebody wants to be a single parent or has become a single parent. Maybe they lost somebody. Maybe they don't want to deal with somebody. Maybe it's a choice. But when it comes to raising a kid, I've already learned in these short few days that it takes a village. And sometimes that's a privilege. And I just want anybody out there that is a single parent that's been doing this, friends of mine, people that I don't know, family members of mine, I'm really in my heart, bring tears to my eyes. I am just truly, profoundly impressed. I just came on here to say.
Apparently she caught some heat for that. People were saying that, she's encouraging that type of behavior because you're, I guess, praising that more so than, whatever. Like they said she gave a bunch of excuses as to why people become single parents and praised them, which in turn enables it in their viewpoint. So I just want to get y'all take on it. Do y'all agree with that sentiment, or do y'all feel like she was doing something different?
When I first heard it, I just thought she was doing something different. I thought she was just giving her kudos because seeing how that shit is hard. Mm-hmm. She said, after a few days, I realized it takes a village. And that's just 3 days, a few days after she had her child.
Yeah.
Because, again, like I said recently, you don't know until you know.
It's facts. Especially
plain and
kids.
simple.
Jesus Christ.
You don't know how you're going to respond until somebody hits you in the face. You can say you're going to eat it, but you don't know that. In this situation, she said she was impressed.
Yeah, she just wanted to give kudos.
She wanted to get, because that shit is hard. I had my nephew for a month, just 1 month, and it opened my eyes to so many different things, the smallest of things when I had him. That shit does take a village. Me being able to get my nephew, allows my brother and his wife to have some alone time to get away from them. So that village that you talk about is important. If you having your kids 24/7, they're going to run you crazy. That's why some of these parents, they just drink all the time or don't get the kids the attention that they need because they trying to find some time for themselves somewhere. Like, your kids is going to take up all of your time. Everything you do is going to revolve around them until you make that time for yourself. Especially if you're doing it by yourself, that shit is hard. That's why you can't, again, going back to the recent one, you can't just be having babies by no bums because you don't even have no network. With you having sex with somebody and creating a kid, that's supposed to create a whole line of network. That's supposed to be him, his parents, maybe if he got some siblings or, cousins and stuff like that, it becomes a unit. That's when we're talking about a unit. But if you just having a baby by somebody that ain't shit, you're not going to get no other type of relief. Especially if you was been brought up in a rough situation. Now it's just you. You ain't got nobody to lean on. You got to think about all that stuff, man. That shit is vital. That shit really is vital. But from what she was saying, though, I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I just think she recognized it and just wanted to give praise to those that do it by themselves. However that outcome comes out, negative, they just do it for selfish reasons, whatever. I mean, I don't think she was just praising the single motherhood just in general. She was just saying, I see now, and I couldn't imagine not having a support team around me.
My thing is, why are you even in that position?
No, but she's not. She's not, though. She got a dude.
How you a single mom now?
They not married.
But I think she was just saying.
How she know how a single mom is if she not single?
Yeah, if she got.
Because I think she was just saying from that lens.
Nah, bro, you can't say that from that lens when you got a man standing there. Either she got a man standing there or she don't.
But that's why she said the importance of having a tribe. That's why she mentioned
she
that.
said single mothers, bro.
Yes.
So that tells me she has no man, right?
I can get on there and say, damn, because I have, if I have my nephew, I experienced that for a while. I can say, because I even thought about it. I'm like, damn, this shit would be hard. Imagine you getting out you having 2 kids in the grocery store, you putting groceries in the car, and you got to put the kids in the car. You got to have your head on the swivel at all time. That shit is difficult if you by yourself. Yeah, changing diapers and all that shit is difficult if you by yourself.
Yeah, but you experienced it before it happened. And her saying that she never thought about how hard it would be to be a single mother before she even became a single mother is kind of shocking to me.
She's a single parent.
To not think of being a single parent is hard, or not even try to justify the good and the bad things of being a single parent before it happens is kind of hard for me to understand. Like you're saying, hey, like her statement was basically saying that she's a single mother now.
That's what she said, bro.
Whether she has a man by her or not, whatever it is, she said for all you single parents, not single moms, not single dads, she said single parents out there. Now I understand.
Yes.
So now you're telling me that she's saying that she is a single mother. No. She's saying
that's
she's single.
That's what she's saying, bro.
Because you can't say it.
You can't say you're single. You got somebody right there helping you, bro. You can't say you're single, bro. There's no way.
You can't experience being a single person if you're not single.
Single is no one in the household. You the only one over the child,
She
bro.
was simply saying, I understand, putting a different lens on because she has a kid. I can see if you do not have a village around you, that shit is difficult.
But Otis, you just said you don't know how you're going to react to something until it happens.
Correct.
So how does she know how she's going to react to being a single mother if she's not a single mother?
Just by having the kid opens another thought process. Now, she has a structure around her. So she's thinking like, damn, if I didn't have this around me, I would lose my fucking mind. I'm only a few days in, and this shit is insane. It's crazy. It's a lot of adjustment to make. Her hormones all over the place. So she's saying, I can only imagine how this shit would be if I didn't have this here. No. So kudos to y'all that do it by yourselves, because even with the village, it's still tough. That's what I got from it. And I don't see nothing wrong with that process.
Nah, she's not praising it. She wasn't praising a single mother, and she doing that shit. You don't understand what single mother. My wife can't tell you how it is to raise my son without me. I'm there. I can't tell you what it's like raising my son without my wife. I'm there. I couldn't tell you how I would respond.
You couldn't
if my wife wasn't there, and vice versa for her.
That's essentially what she's saying.
That's different.
Bro. That's what she's saying, bro. What you just said is what she's saying.
I don't know, so how I'm gonna have empathy for something I don't? I'm ignorant to it.
You can't still have empathy. You can say, she said, I couldn't imagine how that would be. No, that's why she said, kudos to y'all.
We all understand.
You're missing this move.
Nope. We all understand situations is all over the place with everybody. Some people they can't parent together. Some people are horrible at parenting together.
Cool.
Some people are great at parenting alone and all these type of things. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But what she's saying, she talking from a lens of, I'm over here, but I see what y'all doing. I have empathy, like I go through that shit. I don't go through none of that.
You can still
have no empathy and no sympathy and none of that shit from y'all side because I'm not over there.
You can still understand.
She's basically saying once she had the kid, she understood that being a parent is hard.
In general,
and she had somebody by her, and she sat back and said, "Damn, what if I was a single mother?" And now she's bringing praise.
I think that's what she thought about.
She's saying, "Oh, damn, now what if I was a single parent? Now I want to praise the people that are single parents."
Because she understands how much that shit takes.
Like
yes, she did.
No, she did not, bro. She said it from a way to saying she said it from a way speaking from the single parent's view. You're not there. You can have empathy for the other side, but you don't know what it's like to experience it.
I don't think she did that.
Man, just sitting back looking at it, when I first heard it, I didn't really see anything wrong with what she said, but I just hated what that does. And I just hated that if we all know how hard this situation is, why don't we take the necessary precautions when we in the situation?
That's a fact.
Because again, this ain't her first time seeing the effects of what being a single mother is. I'm sure she probably knows some women, whether it's her moms, whether it's her auntie, whether it's her homegirls, whatever, who done went through it. But what angers me or frustrates me is that people will see this grow up and repeat the same exact thing. Right? It's just like dudes in the street. We grew up, we see a lot of dudes get locked up. We see a lot of dudes get shot. We see a lot of dudes get robbed. And then you grow up and get into the street. Like it's just, I don't understand that type of notion. You see what I'm saying? But women, and again, because this video is about women, do not vet men well enough when they had a kids with them. Why ain't you married and having this kid? If you have a decent idea of what the effects of that is, right? But a lot of us don't look at it that way. We just think, okay, well, our situation is different. And just like she said, okay, well, whether it's from somebody passing away or whether it's from a choice, which is a bad thing, right? But she said it as if it was noble. And that was my issue. Whether it's a choice, whether you just want to or whether you didn't want to deal with the... Why are you having kids with somebody if that's the scenario. And in terms of somebody passing away, that is a rarity. We ain't gonna sit there and make that like people just out here. No, people out here just fucking and getting pregnant without vetting or without no intentions of marriage. And then when it goes bad, it's like, okay, well, I'm making the best of a situation and I deserve to have a cape put on my back because I went about this the wrong way, but I'm still in here fighting and taking care of my kids like that's a badge of honor. You brought them kids here. That's your duty. That's your job.
Correct.
It's not no noble act. It ain't like I didn't have no kids and I went to the adoption agency and just adopted 3 and said, you know what, I'm going to take care of these kids. That's noble. That's honorable. But you brought these kids into the world.
That's still a choice too.
Yeah, that's still a choice. But you brought these kids into the world. You don't get no pat on the back.
That's a fact.
For doing your damn job. And that's my only issue.
Whether
it needs to be way more
people around
deterrent.
you help you or not. You don't get no pat on the back for that. That's all I'm saying, bro. Niggas don't get no pat on the back for that, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
That's what I feel. You should, yes.
And I feel like that messaging is dangerous because it's enabling.
And then on top of that, in this era, people be having these kids and all this shit. I understand y'all fucking out here. But if you gonna be fucking a nigga and it's a possibility you gonna be pregnant, man, got at least have some conversations with him and see where he stand on being a father. You get what I'm saying? Because all situations, we living in a realistic world. All situations ain't gonna end in marriage. We just gonna keep that a being. But you can choose a motherfucker that's gonna be a stand-up father. Hey, bro, I'm gonna be right here.
I think they be lying, though, bro. I think they do have them conversations, and dudes lie to get the ass.
That's cold.
Dudes lie when
that's a dirty Mac. That's what
happens. Because again, like what dude, honestly, like if this is a girl that I really like and I'm trying to get the ass, she asked me, you know, have you ever thought about fatherhood? Yeah, you know, I plan on probably having like 2-3 kids or something. You know, I always love kids. You know, I take care of my nephews, or I take care of this, so I do this, so I do that. Yeah, I always love kids, whatever. You know, so what you got to say to get that ass. But when it's on him and she get pregnant and I don't want to be with you and I don't want no kids, hey man, just like old boys in the video, hey, plan B, abortion money, do your thing. Oh, you want to have it? I don't want nothing to do.
Are we the only men that take our seeds serious?
Wait a minute.
That's how I switch up.
He said he planned on having kids, but he said he planned on having kids with you.
Yeah, that's real shit. Are we the only men that take our seed serious with women? Are we the only men do that?
We, us, and like 4 other people. But what I'm saying is that
I know them all.
Yeah.
Salute to them. That's real crazy, though. Man. But dudes literally be out here just getting chicks pregnant, bro, like on a rant. Like it's no thought process that goes into it before. You would literally have dudes, Cole had a verse about it. He say, I had the condom was in my pocket. I hit it raw anyway. And you got dudes that literally be like, man, I ain't pulling out. It feel too good to pull out. I'm gonna just leave it in. And then when the situation unfolds the way it unfolds.
Y'all ain't asked us to raise our hands? Oh
my God. But when the situation unfolds like that, now I want to play victim.
Yeah, you want to play victim when your girl
She trapped me.
Yeah, she trapped me.
She did.
How she trapped you?
She locked them legs
around.
You know what that means? Niggas been skipping leg day.
Hey, she wrapped them legs around you. All right. Y'all much leg day he had. That grip. And you know you're right about that? Yeah.
I'm going to thrust you off me. Nah, bro. I don't care. I don't care how good it feels. You get off of me. I'm not busting.
Hey, if you lying about being a good father, bro, you need to be shot, bro.
Who's be doing
so
that?
you ain't never mistakenly, well, not mistakenly, but nutted in a woman.
Never.
I've never.
Every time I did it, it was intentional. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, that's real shit. I've never done
dead ass.
I take that part of me.
Were they your wife?
Serious.
Or were they a girlfriend?
Yeah,
have you done it to a girlfriend?
No, I've never done that to a girlfriend. Ever. I've never nutted in a woman.
No, I'm asking you.
Have you ever nutted a woman that was just your girlfriend?
Have I? Yes, because again, it was intentional. I knew what I was doing. It wasn't no accident.
I never done that.
I chose to, yes.
There it is.
But every other time, I did not do it because I did not want to. That's all I'm saying. The times I did, I knew what I was doing.
I knew
I was going to lay up in it.
With this thing.
But for say it was an accident, no. I time it. My timing is impeccable.
You understand me?
I time it.
I start feeling a tingle. I got 10 more folks semen.
Exactly.
Nigga, you was only in for 2.
Hey. But the 2 was real long stuff.
nigga say my answer session is sheetrock on them 2 strokes. You hear me? That's what I had to do in that.
She been throwing you back like that. Nigga said every time I hit him from the back, that ass is throwing me to the.
Oh,
yeah, she rock still on your shoulders.
I got a headache. Y'all niggas is hilarious.
Blow my shit out. Let me get up out of here.
Christ.
This is crazy in here.
Crazy. Nigga. All right, man. On that note, we gonna get into the advice column. Y'all niggas is insane, bro.
Two of the longest strokes you ever seen in your life.
All right, man. First one from Brandon, man, from Patreon.
It's cracking.
My bro. What's up, man? Yeah, also for everybody listening, man, real quick, just one more reminder, man. If y'all want the questions answered, this is the way to get them answered. You have to be signed up to the Patreon. And then when you get signed up to the Patreon, just put the question in the message box and we're gonna read it right from the message box. So that's how you get your questions answered on the pod for everybody that's curious.
What's this pod title gonna be? 2 strokes?
2 of the longest. I don't know. We're gonna call this up. 2 long strokes. That might be it. 2 long strokes. Flag the hell out that video on YouTube. Brandon said, not sure if this is what we submit a question for the pod, but here it go. Yeah. What's good, crew? This is Brandon, not anonymous. Been a fan for a while. Funny enough, my girl put me on to y'all when we first started dating.
What's her name?
Chill out, man.
Anyways, I was watching the playback of y'all live about mixed signals. I heard several times the women talking about getting cheated on, and even B. Taylor said she got cheated on by the quote-unquote nerdy guy. My question is, do you think people, men or women, do an internal assessment of themselves and how they carry themselves in a relationship when their partner cheats on them? I'm not saying the person cheating is not wrong and shouldn't be held accountable. Cheating is wrong, for the record. But at some point, if this has happened to you more than a few times, you got to start asking yourself if there was anything you did that may have contributed to that behavior. I tend to see more people just say the cheat ain't shit and that's the end. But I often wonder if anyone would admit that they didn't act right or they did shit that made the partner seek something the partner was either unwilling or unable to provide.
They not.
I never hear quote unquote he cheated, but looking back on it, I did withhold sex or I talked down on him or disrespect him on the regular, etc. Thanks for answering. P.S. Shout out to OT, the best trainer in the city. PPS. I'm a Patreon member. Not sure if I even got to say that, but I'm about to start cashing in on my benefits. Can't let Ali get all the airtime.
Oh, that's my dog. That's my dog, Brandon.
Yeah,
appreciate you, baby.
It's all good. But yeah, so he basically saying like, do y'all feel like people take enough self-reflection after they get cheated on?
Nope. It's you to blame, bro. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's pointing towards you and all that shit there, but that's just how this shit work, bro. You gonna be villain. The person that cheated gonna be villainized, bro. No matter what, bro. Your woman can be belligerent, withholding sex for 3 months. Goddamn talking down on you. She going out when she won't, try to make you stay in the house and all. It can be all that, bro. You step out and get you one piece of ass to ease your mind on this shit. You understand me? You gonna be the demon, bro. That's how this shit work. And they don't reflect on none of that. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you bring it to them or not, bro, they ain't gonna hear it that way.
Because they gonna say, why didn't you walk away?
Exactly.
Why didn't you walk away?
You know what I'm saying? So, nah. But most men, for real, they love their woman to death, bro. And they'll put up with that shit and then go get them some ass and all that time. It's a lot of shit that tie into that, bro.
It is. I understand.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit that tie into that.
But I'm just saying, why didn't you walk away?
Hey, man. You know,
if you know she's treating you at all these negative, bad levels, you go out and get a piece of ass and come back to that same negative, mentally exhausting household.
Yeah. It'd be different things. It'd be kids. It'd be, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever it is, it don't matter.
Going on around y'all. Y'all may have some business going. Y'all may have the houses and shit. It's a lot of shit that tie into him not walking.
And you still,
most of the time it be the man be like, nah, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I stand to lose too much.
Until she catch you cheating and she still leave and you still lose.
Yeah.
And you still lose everything else.
And then what's crazy is men rationalize from that.
Like what?
They'll rationalize. They rationalize from that, and then they'll pick themselves up from that shit. Hopefully she not acting crazy with the kids. Hopefully they don't have no kids, but hopefully she not acting crazy with the kids, and you know what I'm saying, he can get on with his life. But initially, man, he not gonna want to leave because he's tied to too much shit. I'm just talking about the stand-up brothers. The stand-up brothers that really be dads, really be husbands and all this shit here, and shit start happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't gonna want to leave that situation. He gonna want the situation to be better because he want to do it with that woman, with said woman.
Mm-hmm. But it's gonna make it worse by going out and getting a piece of ass.
That is true. But he still wants.
In a sense, you didn't make it better; you made it worse.
That is true. But in a sense, in a man's mind, you know what I'm saying, he's looking at it like, no matter what I do with these hoes outside, bro, I want it with my woman. You know what I'm saying? All the other shit I want with my woman, and that's how he's looking at it.
If she's doing all that to me, I'm not gonna want to do shit with her. Except wait for her to
most
leave.
Men, you see, you a different.
I think most men, if a woman is doing that to him, I think he didn't leave because he just wants to take the downfall. He's gonna cheat anyway, and he knows if he cheats, the relationship might be over anyway. So he's just gonna accept it anyway.
So forcing her out the door.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Instead of saying, "Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna cheat. I'm just gonna go ahead and say."
Do you think that's even better for the man?
Yes, I think just willingly saying, "Hey, I'm done with it. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm out the door." Fine. If you know you stand to lose everything, regardless if you cheat or if you don't.
Might as well leave early on, and you don't have no.
Might as well leave early. Might as well set your eggs in a row while I'm working on getting this divorce. How can I talk to this lawyer and say, hey, how can I work this out to where I don't lose everything, or I got some kids or something like that? Like, how can I work it out to where I'm not making this situation even worse by whenever we get divorced, she says, hey, I cheated on her, and then oh shit. Nah, why'd he leave? Because I wasn't cooking. I wouldn't let him go outside. I wasn't giving him no sex. Like, hey,
let go outside is crazy.
That's what it's real.
But that's real.
Like,
we know.
No, I don't do it.
Whoa. We know.
Don't do that,
like,
man.
she can't go to her family and say, oh, well, he left because he said I wasn't giving him no ass or something like that and all that. Like, instead of her going to your family and saying, oh, well, he slept with this girl down the street. Like, nah, you really a fuck up. Nah, I played my part. I did what I had to do. She wasn't doing hers. I said, let's go. Let's end it.
So what was the question? Like the last
question was, do y'all feel like people who get cheated on take enough accountability and self-reflection as to why that might have happened? Or do they just write it off as that person wasn't shit?
Yeah, most of the time they just write off as that person wasn't shit. Mm-hmm. People don't do enough self-work and self-evaluation to... Well, I think sometimes they do, but they don't do a deep dive. Because I think the initial, when you first get cheated on, your first thought process is like, damn, like, what did I do? Or what did I not do? Mm-hmm. And sometimes your what did I not do could be different from what that person needs. Like you talk about all the time. Like that person needed something different from you, but you kept providing something else.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You know, that person wanted you to just be there for them and just listen to them, but you constantly just want to give advice and just constantly tell them what they should be doing instead of just letting them talk it out. Because sometimes people just want to be heard. Mm-hmm. So whatever, I mean, I just use one example, but it could be whatever. But yeah, absolutely. And I don't think it takes until you have had that situation happen to you a few times, or you just one day wake up and just really be honest with yourself and be like, hey, like, what could I really have done differently? And not just think about surface level things.
I tell you what, man, you either got to be wired like that or you're not in terms of doing real self-reflection. Because people who don't self-reflect in that situation typically don't self-reflect in any other situation in which they was wrong in, or which they might have some accountability. So I think that's more of a like you issue. But it's people who done got cheated on 15 times and still blaming other people.
By multiple people.
Yeah, it's always them. It's always their fault. I did everything I was supposed to do in a relationship. They cheated on me, whatever the case may be. But I think people who are self-accountable, and it's salute to all 13 of them on earth. But those people are gonna find fault, or not fault, but they're gonna find things that I can improve on in every situation that goes wrong in my life. Mm-hmm. Relationships being one of them. You see what I'm saying? So if I get cheated on, sure, you're gonna be angry. Sure, you're gonna be emotional. You're gonna feel betrayed. But after all of that wears down, you're gonna go watch the game tapes and say, okay, well, damn, like what was she asking of me? Did I give her that genuinely? And if you're honest with yourself, a lot of times you wasn't. And that goes both ways. If you're honest with yourself, and that's why I say all the time, like you may feel like, man, I'm giving my partner everything, you know what I'm saying? I do everything for them. You may be doing everything that you would want somebody to do for you. But a lot of times what a man wants is not taken into account. Women will try to tell a man what he wants. If he tells her what she wants, then she'll ridicule him for it. Literally have dudes that say, look, baby, I just want to play the game. You on that game all day? All you do is play the game. That's crap. But when you watching your VH1 housewife shows and things of that nature, that man don't come in there and say, damn, all you do is watch these shows. Then hell no, cut the TV off. We need to spend some time together.
That's very triggering.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, a lot of times what a man wants is not taken into account. Women gonna give you what they would want or give you what they think you should want. And then when you unappreciative of it, then it's like you the worst guy in the world. So again, self-reflection needs to be had, bro.
For some shit that I didn't want from the start.
Because you should want it. You should be mature enough to want what it is that I'm giving you.
B, that was triggering because that shit happened to me.
That's real shit.
When I was 18, 19, you always on the game. You always watching Housewives and all this other shit. Wednesday night, Tuesday night, Thursday night. I play the game for a couple hours. You want to get mad. What's the difference? Tell me I'm not being productive. You not either.
Exactly.
You're definitely not being productive. Matter of fact, you're destroying the community if you watch Real Life Housewives of Atlanta and all this shit.
Come on, bro. Get out of here. I'm being productive.
I used to get 30 kills the next day.
Man, because you mad. Exactly. Ooh, you see a picture of her everywhere.
Why I say, bro, but it's always about
Kenny, you got a good game going.
Mad as hell.
Shut up.
It's off. Nigga turn, you know he working when nigga turn the mic off and get 30 kills. He can't even talk. Just working.
Locked in.
You hear him come in the background, the mic go off. Oh, this nigga about to get nasty footage.
But
hey, what's up, y'all?
Then the game go off when she ready to argue.
Where Matt went? Where Dilly Fog at?
Come back, I was lagging.
Can't play with 3 balls, bro. Damn.
Back out. Let me leave the chat. Let me get the chat. Everybody back out.
Let me leave the party, man. Y'all niggas gonna be on my shit.
That's real, though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We laughing, but that's real, bro. Like, a lot of times what a man actually wants, bro, is just not taken serious enough. Even on days that he's supposed to get what he wants. Like I spoke about earlier, man, birthday. Sometimes a man just don't want to do nothing at all. I just want to stay at the crib and just watch movies, order me some Wingstop. That's it. I don't want no big celebration. I don't want to go out to the club. I don't want to do none of that. I just want to chill. But why is that an indictment on you? Because it's something that you don't want me to do. Or you feel like, well, no, I need to celebrate you. You need to celebrate the stuff like blah, 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 blah. That man don't tell you how to celebrate your birthday. When you say, well, nah, baby, I want to go do this with the girls and I want to go to this stop and that stop and this bar and this dude, this travel. Man, just say, okay, cool. That's what you want. If it's within reason, I can provide it. Here. I'm not second guessing. I ain't critiquing you for it. I ain't doing none of that. But women don't do that. Women want you to do what they want you to do. And if you don't do what they want you to do, it's a problem. It's cold shoulders. It's sex getting, pulled away and things of that nature. Then when a man go out there and starts smashing Mabel down the street, salute to my boy Charles. Salute to my boy Charles.
That's the older one.
Let's go to start smashing Mabel down the street. Nah, it's a problem.
If I got to resort to Mabel, dog.
Hey, man.
You missing out on Mabel, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm going to miss out on Mabel.
You gonna have a hot meal, back rub, send you off with a doggy bag.
Damn. You know what? Get us to your wife. Boy. I made enough for you and your wife now, baby.
I feel like Mabel might put some voodoo on me and wake up with a chicken foot underneath my pillow.
Damn.
Hey, man. But look here. Prayers to all parties involved.
It's going to be a plate. It ain't going to be no foot.
And again, just for clarity, niggas not stamping cheating, not encouraging cheating.
Correct.
Bro asked if people do enough self-reflection. They do not. That's a fact. I don't care nothing about what none of y'all say about it.
Cause and effects. Real shit.
Straight up. All right, on that note, we're going to get to the next one, man. It's from Ben, Patreon. Salute to my dog, Ben, man. What up? It's been a minute.
Ben 10. Ben for the win. Ernie missed
All right, man. My boy say it's been almost a year since my last inquiry. But what up, crew? I got a situation I'd like your input on. Pretty sure I know the answer, but y'all set me straight if I'm wrong. Girl I've been friends with for over 2 years and going is getting past the guy she knew but didn't officially date. And she is aware that I care about her. And long story short, she sent a message saying she knows I'm the only person who really cares about her and hopes that I can be, quote unquote, that guy for her. She's trying to move on from her dude, but I have my reservations, believing it over experience from my own end. It feels like she's slowly showing more interest in getting to spend more time together, but I don't want to look at it through happy glasses. Am I wrong for feeling like I should keep my distance until she shows me otherwise, even if that means the friendship, more specifically my consistency and reliability, is pulled back? I don't want to be the rebound guy. I just want someone to be genuinely interested in me and being with me. And right now, as much as I wish it could be her, I don't want to get hurt. And this is what I'm decided to do to avoid that. Do you guys recommend a better path? Or what would you say I should do instead? For context, while we get along very well when we are together and we see or communicate on a regular basis, I will say conversation about each other's lives tend to be about 70-30 split, mostly about hers. After hearing you guys for so long, to me this sounds like I deserve someone who wants to put in more effort in knowing and wanting me as a part of their lives. She recognized that and says she's sorry she hasn't been more like that. The friendship is important enough to me that I don't want to lose it over not being anything more. I just want to know that by doing this, I'm not doing her wrong or me. I'll still be there for her if she needs me, and maybe that's wrong of me, but I'm built like that, to give and not really receive in return. Nice guy syndrome. But I'm growing out of it, I think. Much love as always, Krew, each and every one of you. Never sun your lights, and thanks again. Smooth still might tap in for the pup in the future.
All right, just hit me. I'm always available, baby. But this next round gonna be costly. But anyway, let's get to your problems, son. Hey, let that go, bro.
Facts.
Let that go. You already in too deep. You love her, bro. You know what I'm saying? She is going to treat you like the rebound guy, bro, because she know you love her like that.
Consolation.
And she gonna do whatever the fuck she want to do when y'all get together, because she know you a nice guy. Goddamn it, you gonna do whatever it is for and all that. Even if she destroy the relationship, you gonna be right there. Fuck all that. Cut off right now. All you gotta do is just tell her, hey, look, just getting too deep for me. Goddamn it, I really like you for real, but I ain't trying to deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and if it happens to turn the corner to where shit happens in the future, then let it happen. But right now, it's under the wrong circumstances, because you gonna destroy that friendship. Well, y'all gonna destroy their friendship, and then y'all will never speak again.
Man, you would have never been that girlfriend if she would have gave you the time of day. Don't let that friend word play the division between what you really wanted. And you really wanted her to be your girl.
That's real.
And now you have that opportunity. So you take it how you want to. If she was dating somebody else first, and you still kept around, knowing that she was dating other men, you still stayed around because you still loved her. So if you really want that opportunity, your opportunity is here. Find out what you really like in her. Not just the lust or the crush. Y'all talk all the time. Y'all been talking for 2 years. You still seem to like something about her, right? Don't now when you get the chance start backpedaling.
Shit.
Just because you want to feel like the rebound. You was going to be the rebound regardless if you're a friend.
That's a fact.
That's true.
It's true. So what are we waiting on? What did you really want from her? Did you want her to be your girl, or you just...
I didn't even see it from that angle. Yeah, you're right.
You just want to be the nice guy. I mean, come on, man. Right. We all been a rebound.
He took one of my points.
You want to be friends.
You're right.
There is no friendship. That wasn't going to be a friendship if she would have let you be acquainted or be lovers.
Yeah.
Now is your opportunity. That's why you still there. I don't believe in that platonic friendship shit, because it won't be no friendship after this once you shut it down.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that shit over.
It won't be none of that. So either you take your chance and see it through and start to maybe try to really get to know or have a real relationship with her. And if it don't work out, because you still have your standards and still your morals, you understand who she is as a person. And if it don't work out, don't give her the benefit of the doubt because you knew her for 2 years. Just say, hey, we just ain't gonna work out. We were cool as friends, and I seen that when we try to be lovers, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then when that happens, y'all will probably more than likely fade away. But at least you took the opportunity to make the chance. That's how I see it.
I gotta go with that. I go with that too.
I would also add too, just think about this too when making your decision. The fact that she was so comfortable to keep you so close while she got a man. That should let you know a few things too.
Yeah.
So that's why I would play that very carefully. My opinion, I couldn't. Because it's like you should have chose me the first time around. Yeah. Why you want to get in a situation that you think might be a little bit better, and then you deal with them, and then now you start seeing it's going sideways. Now let me go back and lean onto the person who is, they got a good personality and they're nice to me, and nah, man, too late. You missed the stop. You missed the stop, baby. You got to catch it somewhere else.
Yeah, but why? If my saying on that is why? I mean, everybody goes through a time phase where they want something that they really don't need.
I feel you. Yes.
Right? And guys do the same thing. We chase the flashy girls or the nicest body girls or whatever. And we really had this girl on the side that was there for us all the way. Right?
But she was there for a reason, though.
Huh?
She was to the side for a reason.
He got it. Yeah, he got a point on that too.
If you liked it like that, you should have chosen.
No, we were lusting. We were lusting over certain things in other women, not what we really needed.
But you know the difference. What the difference was is that typically in the situation you talking about, a man, we gonna announce to that one on the side that hey, we really want to be with you for real. But most women not gonna do that. They just gonna string you along into that friend zone, and then all of a sudden, boom, here go your opportunity. It's like, well, damn, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, like we know. Okay, these women with the fat asses and all that, yeah, we out there shooting or whatever. But in our head, we know this really who I want to be with.
Well, I'm not talking about women that you didn't slept with or women that you didn't dated. I'm talking about women that are your friends. There's men that have women that are their friends. They were never intimate or never dated, but they just followed them along until it was like, hey, you knew she really wanted you, but you never gave that time of day. There's men that do that. And don't say, hey, I really want to be with you. They were just friends. But it goes both ways.
Yeah, no, I understand. But again, the old's point, why have we never even entertained this in a at least a sexual way? At least because if I'm interested in you, like
because what he saw and what he thought he wanted is not what he needed.
True, but most men, if the sexual opportunity is there, we gonna take that. Or if it's a situation that's close and we that lingering around, most men are gonna at least kick the tire to see if the sex could possibly happen. But if I ain't never did that ever.
If she allows that.
But he would have.
If she allows it. And he would have if she would have allowed it. But she didn't allow them to get physical yet.
So that
she allowed them to have she allowed them to have a conversation and deal with be intimate and have that all whatever.
She wanted him for
whatever
counsel. Am I picking the right man?
You know, hey, it might be.
Give it up.
I'm just
women
on
like
the
to give
end
it up.
of hey.
So if she like you, she gonna jump on you.
It ain't no point in being friends after that then. It wasn't no point even being there for 2 years.
Exactly.
If
that's all I was saying. Bro.
If he wasn't looking for the opportunity to one day be her man.
Right. Unless you got pure intentions on being your friend. Outside of that, no.
There is no pure. He has no pure intentions of being her friend. Ever. He wants to be her man.
I know. He came in it like, hey, I want to be her man, but she was like, hey, I'm not serious like that. We can be friends.
He had to understand that. He understood that part, and he still stayed there for 2 years.
Is that wrong?
No.
While she played her role.
Damn.
It's not wrong.
It's not wrong if she she did make the intentions clear because she dated other niggas.
She dated other people. Cool. He obviously was okay with that because he still stood around and being her friend. And now when he sees that she's starting to take him serious and wants to pursue a romantic relationship with him, this is his opportunity that he's been wanting.
But see, I guess my question is that really friendship?
See, but I wouldn't take that opportunity.
If I'm waiting on an opportunity, is that really friendship?
I would not.
Not on his side.
I would not take that. On his side, it's not.
His side was romance.
And that right there is my issue. That's why he's wrong for it, in my opinion. Because now you there under a false guise. You basically saying, okay, yeah, no, we can be friends, but deep down you waiting on an opportunity. Right. That's not genuine, in my opinion.
And then also,
on his side.
And he also said when they have conversations, she talks about herself 70% of the time.
Right.
Like it's a lot about her. It ain't really too much about him.
That speaks volumes.
So that's saying she talking about the other niggas she date and all that type of stuff.
Hold on, no, we not gonna make assumptions. She said she talk about herself all the time.
Bro.
She didn't say she talk about other niggas.
If
She said talk about herself.
She said shit going on.
Kenny,
Otis, you just made this argument with Matt. You just made this argument with Matt.
No.
We can't keep on adding stuff on this.
That's what she said.
She said
Kenny, let's see what he said.
He said
they're having
she talks
conversation
about herself all the time.
And which includes the guy, her ex that she's trying to break up with. That's how he knows about it because they have the conversation.
No, is that what he said?
Hold on.
Read again.
Let me see. For context,
I'd have beat Kenny too.
While we get along very well when we are together and we see or communicate on a regular basis, I will say conversations about each other's lives tend to be 70-30 split, mostly about hers. After hearing you guys for so long, to me, it sounds like I deserve someone who wants to put me or put in more effort in knowing and wanting me as a part of their lives. She's recognized that and says she's sorry that she hasn't been more like that.
Where did she put the other nigga in the conversation at?
Because she's trying.
No, Otis, we're not doing that.
If you're having a conversation with somebody, you telling me they just not ever gonna bring that relationship up? Stop it, Kenny.
You just made the same. You just made the same point with Matt.
But they're having a conversation.
No,
and he knows about the relationship.
We're not doing that. He said
we are doing that.
No, we're not. We said, and most of the conversation is about her.
It's about her.
There's context before that.
70% of comments.
You want me to read it over?
Let me read it. I'll read it. Give me this. I'll read it. Give me that shit. Give me that.
Hey, he started squinting. Give me that.
She is aware that I care about her. And long story short, she sent a message saying she knows I'm the only person who really cares about her and hopes that I can be that guy for her. She's trying she's trying to move on from her dude, but I have my reservations. So she's trying to move on from her dude. Meaning what? How the fuck does he know that he had a conversation?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
How would he know?
They were friends.
How would he know, Kenny?
They were friends.
So that means what?
They have a
conversation.
But he said 70% of conversation is about
Kenny.
her life and his.
So you don't think their relationship, her ex's relationship, plays a part in that?
And that
Does his
70%?
ex relationship play a part in his conversation too?
He's not talking about her ex.
He said 30%.
She's the one that's in the
Having a conversation, they're both talking
She's
about their
the one
exes.
that's moving on from a relationship. He's the friend.
Hey,
Cool.
look.
I don't care.
But
I don't
to
care.
your point, he probably does. He could say his experience with his ex. But she's moving on from her man, meaning that they had to have a conversation, Kenny.
Hey,
No,
in 30% of his conversation, he talking about his ex. Boy, he ain't got no conversation
the
at all.
conversation was she talks about herself more of the time. Correct. She talks about herself, her life, her life.
That is true.
He talks about his life 30% of the time.
Yes.
You said all she does is talk about her ex.
I didn't say all, Kenny. I did
What'd
not
you
say
say
all.
then? What'd you say then?
I said it comes up. If you're talking about yourself 70% of the time,
What the fuck? That comes up in natural conversation between people regardless.
you said she doesn't talk about it. Now you're trying to switch your argument, Kenny. So which one?
No,
is
you made it seem like all she's talking about is her
No,
ex.
I never said
You
that.
said that was a
No,
negative
I never
downfall.
said that.
When we're having a
I
conversation,
simply
you talk about the ex.
At one point or another, yes.
So why is that negative?
He's the guy on the phone. Ben's the guy on the phone that's listening to that woman's problems.
Pee-wee did do that to you, huh?
Thank you.
Man,
that's
I would
what he's
never do
doing.
that to
And he's the guy on the phone saying, yeah, Shanae hit me with this the other day.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No,
No,
he's not.
he can't be doing that.
No, he's not.
He can't be doing that.
But he could be.
Nah, he can't be doing
But he
that.
could be.
Get out of here. You took a L.
He could be.
Ski dad though.
He could be. But given the context, he's not doing that.
No, what? How you know? How do we know?
He's single.
So if he's single, he ain't getting no ass?
Hey, you know how we know?
I didn't say he wouldn't get no ass, Kenny. I didn't say he wouldn't get no ass. We talking about the conversation.
But you
That's
know
it.
why? You know how we
Just
know?
the conversation.
Okay, so tell me
But
this,
you know how we know?
No, man.
hold on.
Wait,
This
man.
is me and
Wait
Kenny.
right here. Wait right there.
I got you early. Let's be a Kenny.
Wait right there.
Come on. Come on.
So if you have a conversation with a woman,
Okay.
and y'all have a conversation about her past relationships, right? And she was in a relationship. Y'all not gonna have a conversation about your past relationships?
I didn't say that he wouldn't. Yes, I might share my experience.
Okay,
yes.
cool. That's what I'm saying.
In 30% of the
And that's
conversation,
okay. I'm simply saying in that the reason why he shouldn't, because she's telling you things.
And
there's no way in hell I'm about to date a woman who's telling me about all her man problems.
And he's doing the same thing about his woman problems.
In 30%,
She is in a relationship. Well, she's leaving her relationship. He's not in one.
Regardless, he's single. You still have woman problems.
But why would I? I'm not keeping nobody next to me that's a woman and telling her about the shit that me and my woman got going on.
He's doing it right now. We're not saying you. He's doing it.
But he don't have a girl.
He don't have to have a girl to have woman problems.
He is the person that she calls.
It's even
and whenever
worse.
she has a long day,
It's even
she
worse
calls
if you're
him,
single.
She calls him and says, "Oh, Billy not treating me right. Billy not doing this. Billy not doing that." So why would you give that person that type of effort?
And he's telling her, "Yeah, man, Shanae hit the other day. She wasn't cool. Then I went out with Felicia the other day.
Ben is a nice guy. So I know he's doing that. Ben is a nice guy. He's not doing that.
Ben is a nice guy.
That's how we know.
You lost, You lost.
Put it in the chat. Matter of fact, put it in the chat. Put the poll up, Ben.
Oh, y'all niggas hilarious. Hey, look here, man. On that note, we gonna wrap this thing up. We appreciate it.
Ben, take your chance, goddammit.
Wrap Kitty up.
Goddamn
It's a fact. Ben.
Hold on, wait, what?
Yeah, Ben and my.
Whoa. Rap what? What is rap? Had that nigga looking like booty call.
Ain't enough to rap in the world to rap.
We're not doing that.
I ain't about to be looking like no newborn.
Hell no.
Look at that.
Yeah, man.
Nigga, what you gonna wait till I turn into a butterfly?
Now I gotta go watch that too with Money Talks. Oh my God, fam. Crusader Nation, man, we appreciate y'all pulling up and kicking it with us, man. That nigga crazy as hell, bro. I forgot he said that.
The top of the round is
It's a rare round from neck to ankle.
You got to lick it before you stick it. You got to make it stop and run before you stick it.
Fam.
Oh, man.
Again, man, shout out to Crusader Nation, the Patreon. Make sure y'all tap into crewseason.com for all of the merch. We appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. There's brand new content coming as always. Just did a collab with Ace Metaphor and them. That's going to be super dope for tonight's conversation. I'm not sure when it drop, but when it do, make sure that y'all tap in and support that. We're going to have clips and things like that available. Is that all for housekeeping, man?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it,
Got some shit on the background working where we can't speak on, but shit that we can speak on, yeah, that was it.
Alrighty then. On that note, man, make sure y'all tap into the live stream Wednesday, man. We need to see all of y'all there Wednesday night, 9:30-ish. Y'all know how we give it up. Make sure that y'all in the YouTube, or if y'all watch it for Facebook, make sure y'all tap in on Facebook, man.
And the surprise ones we be doing on Instagram. Just pop up on them, bitch.
You gotta be ready for that.
Facts. But we're gonna get up out of here with a record off that new Krew EP. Is it an EP or album?
I don't know. I think it's EP.
EP, man. That's called 3 a.m. in Oakland, man. We out of here.
Slowed.
Yeah, it's two versions of it. It's the regular version and it's the low and slow version. But yeah, that's Krew, 3 a.m. in Oakland, man. We appreciate everybody for tapping in. We are gone.
She was just there for the season.